It is time to tell a story, an apocalyptic story, a story with death and violence and fear. But luckily, none of us will be telling the story. We have a professional storyteller here, our friend George.
Professional storyteller, ludicrous!
Woo!
Oh my gosh! Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, everybody. My name is George Primavera. I am a game master of many different games, Dungeons and Dragons. The game we'll be playing today, which we'll talk about in a second. I have been a GM professionally for about 5 years, but I've been playing for more than a decade, various different games, and I am so lucky to be around the table with some of the best improvisers in the biz.
Aww.
Wow.
George taught me everything I know about D&D, and I did a little bit of campaigns off camera. And
We
that
did
was
some fun stuff.
Very fun.
Yeah.
Some great
So
stuff.
fun.
I think
You're amazing.
Oh, well, let's not build those expectations too high. Today, we're going to be playing a game called Dread. Some of you may have heard about this. This game came out quite a few years ago, but is a mainstay in a lot of people's alternative TTRPGs. Away from the character sheet requiring games of Dungeons and Dragons and Pathfinder and Masks and Blades in the Dark and blah, 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 blah. This game only needs one thing, the Jenga Tower.
Woo!
We have a nice one. This one's really colorful.
Got a
It's so
beautiful,
cute.
colorful one, so pretty.
Sustainable wood.
Sustainable wood.
Oh,
Great.
good. Oh,
What,
good.
and what is not sustainable wood?
I assume, I don't know, like the rare trees.
Aggressively harvested
Yeah.
wood is no longer sustainable. Today, the only thing that will be happening in terms of game mechanics are these four lovely players here are going to be pulling from this Jenga tower at my prompt. Here is how the game works. If a character wants to accomplish an action that has a chance of failure, they will be pulling a tile, or perhaps two, depending on how complex the action is, from this tower. If they knock the tower over, their beloved characters are dead.
Sad.
So sad. And then we will rebuild the tower slightly more skeletally with a couple of blocks pulled out, and we will resume the game with the remaining living players. At any time, a player can refuse to pull the tower. The only way a character can die is if the tower falls. So this is a great way to ensure that your character lives. However, you will almost certainly screw over the rest of your friends, and the situation will get worse, which will of course require more potential pulls. At any time during a pull, you may abandon the pull. You cannot fix the block after you abandon the pull. You have to leave it in whatever way it is. And you may then fail the action without the risk of a character death. Now, let's be clear, the only thing I can't do to these players is kill them. I can do all sorts of horrible other stuff to them.
Oh my God.
And as more and more consequences build up, the actions will get harder and more crazy and more complex. It's really hard to drive a car if you're missing both your arms. You feel me? You know what I mean? Like,
Well,
I've seen, and you don't have an outfitted
worse.
car, right? The only other mechanic I will let you guys know off the bat, and we may or may not see this today. If you believe that it is impossible, you cannot pull a tile without risking your character's death, and you're feeling a little bit of selflessness, which based on the characters that I've heard of today, unlikely, but we're gonna find it, we're gonna see. If you would like to knock the tower over voluntarily, it will be considered a heroic sacrifice. Whatever action you are attempting to accomplish will succeed at the cost of your character.
Wow.
So, those are the rules. If at any point I accidentally knock the tower over or anything like that,
We all die?
Everyone dies.
The world ends. God dies.
This show ends.
We'll rebuild the tower. There will be no consequences if I do anything to the tower, but if one of you accidentally knocks the tower over via an accidental table nudge, even when you are not in the middle of taking place in action, you will die.
Oh no!
I will find a way.
This is tense.
That's awesome.
This tower will be the manifestation of all of the tension we're gonna feel in this story. So shall we just jump right in and meet you guys?
I'm so ready.
Go for
Meet
it.
these lunatics you guys have brought before us? Okay, so our story takes place in the early aughts. 2000s, that is.
Nice.
The year is 2002, the month is late August. The weather, hot, balmy, humid, cicadas chirping in the early evening that we find ourselves in, 4 p.m. These four hot and successful college students are packing up the van. They've just spent 2 months at one of their father's beautiful log cabins tucked away in the woods, away from all of the very basic and rudimentary cell phone reception that we have in this day and age. By the way, get ready for a lot of incorrect early 2000s references. Because I was just a little baby.
I'm glad you said that.
Yeah, it's the 2000s. We find all of our players here, which we'll introduce who we all are in a moment, in the midst of packing up, whether it's taking all their stuff out of their rooms, or whether it's packing the actual car up, or whether it's getting one last dip in at the lake. The choice is yours. Let's start with my left. Let's go with Amanda. Would you like to describe your name and what you're doing right now?
Her name is Gracie Gorbo, and she is a teacher's pet. She's valedictorian, top of her class, head of a sorority. Yes, Kappa, Kappa, Kappa.
Maybe not Kappa, Kappa, Kappa.
Okay. She's head of Dabba 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 Doo. Scooby-Doo stole it from us. Let's just get that correct.
You knocked the tower.
Okay. Dabba Dabba Doo. Can we keep that all in?
Oh,
Yes.
that's all.
Okay,
Yeah,
she's
we're all
Dabba
in.
Dabba Doo. Fred Flintstone and Scooby-Doo stole it from us.
Dabba-doo.
And my father is the CEO of a big-ass fruit company called Gorbo. Fruits are us. And our biggest seller is bananas. And I'm rich as fuck.
So rich. What are you doing right now, Gracie, as you pack up the weekend?
Gracie is out by the lake. She's completely stripped naked because she's about to jump into the lake. She takes out her sexy bitch hairpins. They say sexy and bitch, and they're very, very sharp, and she puts them into a log right there by the tree, and then she dives into the lake and realizes that the moss is super, super gross. So she tries to get up on the dock and just gets all these splinters all over her arms. She's like, what the
As you clamber up onto the dock, you see that there is somebody packing up the car. Who would be packing up the car right now? Would it be perhaps the
That's
owner?
gonna be me. That's
The owner of the car.
That's gonna be me, Brody.
Spencer, tell us about Brody.
Captain of the water polo team. Is that what we like?
Water polo
buddy.
team?
Water polo.
Water polo.
Water polo
you know,
team.
Just a shark in the water.
Yeah. Hot up here, tiny legs.
Yeah, really tiny legs, but you put me in water, I'm gonna go.
When you're in water polo, you don't kick your legs at all. It's all arms.
Pure,
That's right.
It's pure. I claw the water. I breathe the water. I displace the water with my hands.
He's shaped like a Dorito.
Yeah, I'm shaped like a tornado.
I've never seen anyone scoop
yeah.
water like
I'm
him.
shaped like Johnny
Pizza
Bravo.
mascot.
Yeah,
Correct.
Johnny Bravo.
Yeah, this is my car. I drove us up here. I'm kind of I would say I'm the leader of the group, even though I'm not going to say that out loud. I don't think anyone normal would say I'm the leader of the group out loud.
Would you say this car is perfect for outdoorsing, or is it very out of place as an outdoorsy car? What kind of? We're talking about
Honestly,
van?
I think it is an outdoorsy car.
Outdoorsy car.
Maybe as the G-Wagon kind of thing.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
It's big and boxy.
Big shiny fancy car, absolutely ruined.
Yeah.
By the dirt road that you guys had to travel up to get here. What are you throwing in the car right now?
The DVD player for one.
Yeah.
I got a hookup. I got a hookup. So if y'all want to watch, Dodgeball. I don't know if that was out yet.
Oh,
We got Dodgeball.
You
in
got
the
an
back.
advanced copy if it's
Yeah,
not.
or Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers and
Is it
Dodgeball.
even?
Those are the only two DVDs I
was.
brought, and that's gonna be playing the whole car ride back. Because I got a little plug in there that lets you watch DVDs in the car.
We love it.
Screen movie playing up in the front windshield. for
Yeah,
everybody
yeah,
to
for
watch.
everyone's like, I can't see it.
I like to watch while I drive.
Yeah.
Because texting and driving doesn't exist yet.
Exactly.
But, I will be into that. I can tell you that.
I will be.
You're
I'll
awful.
be into that. Yeah, but you know what? I love these guys. These are my boys.
Excuse you?
Yeah, these are my boys
And ladies.
And ladies.
This was supposed to be like a two-month vacation where everybody was getting away from the busy crap of the city. You know what I mean? Trying to relax, disconnect, even in 2002. And there was supposed to be a big culminating party where all of your friends from Dappa Dappa Doo and the various universities,
My teammates.
your teammates, your water
polo.
polo, all were supposed to come and have this big bash. No one showed up. It could be because maybe the directions you gave were bad. This is a pretty remote location. Maybe they got lost in the woods and bailed. Maybe nobody likes you.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably that.
Ugh.
So yeah, I'm a little antsy. I'm a little antsy to get back and find out why nobody showed up to our big summer blowout at
Yeah.
the end of the summer.
And as you were watching Brody like kind of pack up the car and like get distracted by Vince Vaughn in Wedding Crashers.
He's great.
He's great in that. We pan through the window into the living room, through the house. Where do we find your character, Shane?
We find Bernardo. We find Bernardo.
As he finds himself.
Right in the back area of this cabin, and there's a big canvas on the ground, and he.
Oh God.
You see, Bernardo is an artist. He's an artist, deeply, a struggling artist with the father who's a billionaire, and he is doing somersaults on this giant canvas where that he has paint all around. He's somersaulting to see how with the way you tumble through life and the trails that makes and the struggles and the turmoil. But he's finishing it up. He's just covered in paint. He's wearing very nice diesel jeans.
God.
True religions, sorry. True religions, yeah. And then he finishes it, and he's like, this is good, and he rolls it up. And then he rolls it up, and the wet paint, it's still wet. No,
It's gonna be a mess.
no.
Never
this guy
unroll
knows-
it again.
Yeah, he just, it's stuck.
All
But
of the
that's
roll
the
books
point.
are stuck.
That's the point,
To unravel it.
is that no, you can't unravel life.
Wet paint and rolling up a canvas.
And then he throws it away. And then he...
Oh yeah, it's like a tabula rasa. Yeah,
Exactly. That's the whole point of art is you have to let it
my
go.
God.
And Brody's like, I love your art,
Clean
man.
slate.
You gotta hop in the lake before you get in my car. So you're covered in paint.
I will wash away the paint, but I cannot wash away the pain.
Oh my God, your dad is like the nicest person ever.
I can't wash away.
Your dad's like, whatever you
Dad's
need,
so
bud.
proud of you all the time.
Oh my
So
God.
proud.
Quick flash to like you getting into college and be like, my son's a genius, and holds up like the universe like scholarship to this university. Yes, I went there. What of it? And
I own that. Yeah, the wing's named after me.
yeah. The art wing is named after. What's your last name, Bernardo?
Oh, Bernardo Fink.
Fing.
Fink wing.
Pink wing.
The Finking
Fink wing.
place.
The thinking place.
Thinking place.
I love that.
That's-
Thinking
Bro,
place.
like, bro, let me put on my my thinking hat.
I love that.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Think for yourself.
Think for yourself.
Thank you.
That's a t-shirt you wear. Panning through the rest of the house as we kind of explore you guys having this quick argument as you move to the front door to like get ready to get in the car. Where do we find your character, Courtney?
Yes, Savannah just finished packing Gracie's stuff.
I was gonna
For
pitch
her.
that. That's so good.
So she's carrying Gracie's very large duffel bag and roller suitcase along, and she has her duffel bag that has her softball stuff in it. She was hoping people would want to play with her during the summer, but everyone was busy finking or swimming. So she's just put the bags up by the car, and she has her diary, and she's been writing everything down about this whole summer.
What's
it was amazing.
What's the last page of the what's the last thing you wrote in the diary?
What time is it?
It's 4 in that.
It's like 3:30 p.m.
Okay, so at 3:27 p.m., Gracie naked dip.
Keeping track.
Is she in deep in thought? Is she thinking about me? Question mark. Hope so. Heart.
Cut to Gracie's just like,
Not like that. Yeah. So she's very much worried and thinking about the fact that no one showed up to the party. She's very much in the camp of, okay, nobody likes me. It's my fault personally that the party didn't happen the way we wanted to. She's expecting a stern talking to, but she's excited to go home.
Savannah, when you're picking up after Gracie, would you be like looking in every nook and cranny to make sure like she didn't forget something, or is it more of just a cursory shove everything in a bag?
Gracie has her usual path of mess, which is a clear wherever she migrates to, it's always going to be along that path. And have knowing her for a couple of years now, I've gotten pretty used to knowing where all of her stuff is and making sure everything's accounted for, because she has a lot. to do. She has a lot on her plate running a sorority. And, I may be doing most of that work, but it's really, she's the face of it. So it really matters that she's doing good.
She needs support.
She needs support. She needs
Dabba
support.
dabba do.
Dabba dabba do.
Crazy.
Spelled DAPPA.
Dabba dabba do. Think for yourself. Let's go. Yeah. Gracie, is there anything specific that maybe Savannah would find in that room following your path of destruction?
Well, she'd find my Nokia phone
Okay.
that I've been playing Snake on because everyone's boring sometimes. She'd also find my journal, but it has a lock on it.
Oh, okay.
And I have the key.
Okay.
I take it everywhere, even when I swim.
Where
It's a little
is it, like a necklace or
It's
bracelet?
on a little bracelet, an 18 karat gold bracelet, and an 18 karat gold key. And
Nice. So it's
very
jingle,
malleable.
jingle, jingle. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
You put the key in the lock and it just bends off immediately.
because I can't wear it as a necklace because I have my Tiffany's necklace on. My thick chained necklace with the heart, and on the back is my dad's name.
Oh.
Robert.
Robert Gorbo.
Yep.
Robert Garbo.
It's his full name.
Robert Corbo in cursive. It's in full cursive.
Robert Gorbo in cursive is a nightmare.
Jesus.
Yeah, I'm picturing it. It's awful. Robert Gorbo on the back of your necklace. So as you're picking up, you find this journal. It's got a big lock on it. This is probably one of the things Gracie doesn't want you in, looking in. Would Savannah respect that, or would you try to be getting a way to get into this journal?
I would say that Savannah would respect that.
Okay, yeah, it's like you're picking up a holy artifact that you're
This is borderline religion that I'm interfering with.
This is true religion.
It's the Bible.
you are carrying 12 times the bags everyone else is carrying as you make your way out of the room. You guys all kind of reconvene back at the van. One thing I will ask all of you, are we all cool with each other? Are there any tensions
yes.
that might be pervading?
I love Savannah. She's my best friend in the whole world.
Yeah.
I wouldn't do anything without her.
Okay.
I'm sure at some point in these 2 months in a cabin with 4 college people, 2 men and 2 women, I'm sure there was at least a couple nights where we all made out. I'm sure.
Okay, so there's some residual tension.
Well,
from being bored.
Maybe one of us is mad we didn't seal the deal.
everyone knows
Yeah.
Brody's a little bit obsessed with me.
Yeah.
And I got blackout drunk and I let him kiss me. But there might be other things written in my journal about it.
Oh. Okay.
Because I feel like Gracie doesn't want everyone to know that, but I think Gracie really, really likes Brody.
Cool.
But,
Me?
well, yeah.
Well.
Yeah, or Spencer. But also she's very much ugh,
Yeah.
go away.
I can see that.
Yeah, but you do not let me have him. You're
No,
I have
but
to stay
Savannah
away.
Savannah cannot have anyone I have my eyes on, and I change my eyes all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like she only pays attention to Bernardo the second Bernardo pays attention to Savannah.
Yeah.
Correct.
And it's not
right.
even just sexual, it's just any sort of attention. It's
Yeah.
just no.
Box out flirting.
Like Brody, hey, do you need help with those bags?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm just she's got them. She can carry them.
Yeah.
You have paint all over your face.
Let me get that for you.
Yeah. You should dip in the lake.
It's art, actually.
As you guys are all gathered up all along the van, throwing the bags inside, we're getting to around 4:30 p.m. It's getting a little dusky. The crickets are starting to go. It's really picturesque. Ooh, a little hungry.
Yeah.
Might be time to stop somewhere.
Dairy
on the way
Queen?
back.
Yeah.
Dairy Queen?
I get the shits from Dairy Queen.
There's luckily always a Dairy Queen in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah.
In the middle of the woods, you're gonna come across a Dairy Queen.
That's true.
It's a long drive down this winding pathway. If you guys want to get back to the city where you guys all go to school, it's going to probably be a 6-hour drive.
Yeah. Bernardo's in the backseat just blasting cigs.
Smoking them so
A
fast.
cigarette and a joint at the same time.
God.
Oh, God,
I don't know how to roll a spliff, so I do them both at the same time.
Both at the same time.
Bernardo, you got to roll down those windows, man. I can't roll down the back windows from up here.
All right, I guess we won't reach Nirvana.
No, they're the windows that you push out.
Crank. Oh yeah, there's the little
You push
clamp
out?
that pushes it out 3 inches.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you don't want to see the streetlights dance. As you
His eyes are bloodshot.
I love that. Great. So you've got your rolled up paint art, like that you put in your little storage tube and screw it shut like National Treasure. Slap it like in the back with everything else. And if you guys would like to depart the cabin, if there's anything else we'd like to do before we leave, otherwise we can head out and head back to the
Take one
city.
long look at it before we leave.
Yeah.
Just take the
Take it all in.
Take it all in. Take
more
a
big
deep
breath
breath
of air.
through my nose and then out through my mouth.
Yeah, I love that.
Great, some great nights we're out here. I'll remember this summer forever.
Okay.
This was the best summer of our lives, guys. And I put my arms around all y'all, and I pull you in close.
And I'm on my
Giant
phone like,
arms.
Yeah, I'm really big, guys. I'm really tall.
I'm like, did we all remember to empty our bladders before we go?
yes.
Shane just starts pissing.
He's already leaking on a tree next
Yeah.
Don't worry, these are true religions. They were made for this.
God.
to God. He smells so
they were
bad.
built for piss.
He's like,
so bad.
I feel like we all have like the sparkly vibe jeans on.
That's how you break true religions.
Oh yeah, where the butt pocket is just like an extra inch thick of embroidery and
yeah, and like sparkles. Yep.
Oh, that's great. I'm crying. I've been here for 15 minutes. Okay, awesome.
room.
It's in the room. Woo!
Yep.
You guys all hit the road. Cue 90s music with no copyrights.
Woo!
Yeah, it's a mix of like that classic 90s hip hop and maybe a little 80s retro fitting in there. And
Hey, did you guys hear Gwen Stefani's leaving No Doubt?
What?
I don't think-
Devastating.
I don't think she'll make it on
She'll
her own.
never survive with that,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Don't worry, Fiona Apple's gonna have a new album soon.
Any day now. Any day
Any
now.
day now.
Will.
oh god.
But I bet only
say
true
any
people
day
will listen
Any
to
day
it.
now. Don't worry.
As you guys are driving along, are there any detours we'd like to take, or are we just heading right back home, like a straight shot?
Dairy Queen.
Dairy Queen.
DQ. I'm feeling a blizzard.
We know there's a DQ down at the bottom of the hill after a few hours, you know what I mean? So we're gonna drive through the beautiful pine trees. God, it smells good out here, out of the city, all that smog. Even your spoiled asses can appreciate, a little bit of like that freshness that
Yeah.
you don't get. And it's like a moment of like something that almost resembles self-awareness and reflection.
Yeah, I call it City Musk.
Yeah,
Yes.
City Musk.
I feel like Gracie's looking in the mirror, like out the window, and she's like, I miss my father.
Staring at the mirror. Yeah, great. I love that. As you guys are moving down this winding path, the trees start to kind of give way. You start to see the wide open expanse before you get to the highway. There's a gas station. The road's pretty empty, which is a little strange because it's by this point, I would say we've been driving for 3-ish hours. We're talking about 6:30. Should be some rush hour going on. There should be people coming on to the exits or the on-ramps. And there is no such traffic. There is, however, the gas station, which borders the Dairy Queen right nearby. If you guys wanted
honestly
to
makes
rip
a lot
through
of sense.
DQ.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, gas station
Yeah.
Dairy Queen combo. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll get a Red Bull's, I think, just released.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to experiment with Red Bull.
I
Gives
feel
you
like,
legs.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel like you're gonna get addicted to like energy
No,
drinks.
I heard it's really good for you.
Okay.
It helps me swim faster.
Should we re-up the tank and I'll go order us some Dairy Queen?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know my order, babe.
I do. 7 burgers.
Gotta keep this ass fat, am I right?
I also know Bernardo's 8 hot dogs.
And what's Brody's?
Brody, just energy drink.
Yeah.
I'm actually good on this
curly
Red Bull.
fries.
Oh, yeah.
Bernardo's gonna go to the gas station and get a Sobe water.
Okay, Sobe.
Yeah.
Man, I can't
Which
wait for a
one?
green
They
tea
have
with
different
food on it.
sorts.
The carrot
Okay.
one
The
was
carrot
so
one.
good.
The carrot one.
It's
the
pure
carrot one.
sugar.
Carrot one was incredible.
Okay, so who's team DQ and who's team gas station?
I
Going to
love
DQ?
I'll go gas station because
Gas station,
Savannah's
gas
got my
station.
order.
Great. Savannah's got the DQ.
Actually, no, I think I will go with Savannah.
So you guys head to the DQ. You head to the DQ. You two are heading. Are you then filling up the tank and you're going in to get your Sobe water?
I'll go in to get the Sobe
I'm gonna
water and the
ask
Red Bull.
a guy to fill up the tank,
Okay.
but I can't.
You're looking around for somebody
I'm-
like at the gas station to like
Yeah,
help
yeah,
fill
yeah.
the tank. There are no cars here, but you do feel like you see somebody like go around the side of the building where like maybe the bathrooms might be.
Okay.
And there is a car like parked in the parking lot of this DQ, but not in the like gas station area. So maybe that guy could help you out if you're not going to do it yourself.
Okay.
You're gonna go walk up to that car.
I don't know.
We ran car washes every summer in high school, so we're not afraid.
Yeah, exactly.
Of cars.
I'm totally going to walk up to that car because he definitely has to help me because I don't want to get like oil everywhere.
So the car there, as you like look over to the car's empty. But that guy that like was walking around the edge of the building, maybe that's his car.
Okay, so I'm going to follow him.
Okay, you're gonna head around to the edge of the, around the side of the building.
Stinks out
I wonder
here.
who's gonna die first.
So let's go over to the DQ. You guys are walking together to DQ. Savannah and Brody, do you guys hang out a lot?
And we just hung out for 2 months straight. I would say it seems like we've done this for a few years now.
Yeah.
And every year we try to have this party at the end. Because what are we, third year
Yeah.
college?
Juniors. I don't think we hang out a lot
Juniors.
one-on-one.
No.
So this is kind of, but I am, after kind of failing to get, I'm trying a different approach to get with Gracie.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like, go through like the friend route where it's like, get to know the friend, put in a good word for me.
Yeah.
Smart.
As you guys walk into the DQ, ding 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 ding. You walk inside. The AC and the fluorescent lights are buzzing. They're on. The little ice cream machine is spurring up soft serve. There is no attendant behind the cash register, though. There are ice cream cakes that look like they've been in the fridge for a little bit, like just sort of like all lined up and ready to get taken out. And it doesn't look like there's anybody in here. Is there anything you guys were asking for anybody or?
I'm gonna call out, like, yo, what up?
Brody,
Yeah.
would you please pull a block from the tower?
Holy shit.
You said what up?
Any block?
Any block you want.
Once you
You may
touch
only
it,
use one hand.
Oh
once,
my
once
god.
you touch it, do you have to do it?
You can feel around as long as you pull
Oh,
a block. Yeah,
okay.
I don't care about testing. That's totally fine.
Okay.
Be careful. Be careful.
Okay.
Oh my god, you're crazy.
Already?
What's up? We hear like that reverberate in the empty room. There's not a response, but you do hear something like kong 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 kong, like fall sort of in like the back area of the DQ. When you guys walk up to the counter, you see that there is like a sign that says like back in 15 minutes, but there's a layer of dust on it.
I wanna wipe my finger on the dust and then be
Thick.
like, yeah, be like,
Someone cooked here.
old. Yeah, I want to investigate that sound, frankly.
You gonna head into the back?
I am preparing like an order, so I'm grabbing from that ice cream fridge that's by the door. I'm packing it up. I'm getting it ready at the register.
Yeah, there's like ready-made burgers like in a big like warming tray. You guys could just
Okay.
grab them.
I'm just gonna start grabbing them and be like, I'm making this easy for the person working here, so that when they come here, all they have to do is ring me up.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I've got it all. I even grabbed like a big bag, and I'm like ready to like make that transaction easy.
As you are walking into the back of this DQ, you hear like a and you look over to your left and you see that the fryers are on and bubbling. And you like take a little peek inside to see what's in the fryer, and you just see like curdled black something like floating in the oil. If you want to investigate further, you can.
Yeah, I wanna lean in and see what it is, but I'm scared. Like I'm scared, but I'm also like my
Because you've
curiosity.
never worked a food service job in your life. This is all scary.
So frankly,
feels
like
dangerous.
frankly, I'm like, yeah, those are fries. I'm like, yeah, the process is crazy, but
Yeah.
no, I mean, I think I've clocked that. Seeing something black in there, I'm like, this is a little weird. So I wanna lean in.
Okay. As you lean in, you can tell that these are definitely like some kind of food item that's been in the fryer for too long. I'm gonna ask you to make one more pull from the tower.
I will say, Spencer, there's a green one
There
on
is a
our
loose-
side that is.
Feel free to stand and maneuver if you would like. Oy, oy, oy.
Oi, oi, oi.
How would you have killed him there?
I have a way. I have a
fryer
way. Every
explodes.
time I ask you, I got something.
SpongeBob me boy. You're Mr. Krabs from
There is a behind you. You immediately whip around as you like lean down to the fryer, and you turn around and see a massive steel door that is closed, like a walk-in fridge.
Yeah.
And you just heard one thunk
Yeah, I
from
hear
behind
that.
it. As you turn around and see that, no one is coming. And Brody is clearly like walking around back there. Like you're just hearing like stuff fall over. He's just messing stuff up.
Okay, great. So I pull out my Paul Frank wallet, and I'm like, I don't have
Sponsored
time
by
for
Paul
this. And it's a little monkey head, and I pull out like $50, and I just bag it up. I'm like, Gracie's really mean when she's hungry, so I'm just gonna get this. And then I call out to Brody to go.
Okay. As you're yelling out to Brody, would you please pull from the tower?
Oh my god, this is scary. Jenga's never been so scary.
This is like Jenga if it was good.
Right.
That is sort of how I feel. Okay, you're good. You yell out. You grab Brody's attention by yelling for him. Brody, when you like go to investigate, it's totally quiet in that. You might have imagined that.
Yeah. I think I'm a little torn because I thought I heard something, but I'm also really scared. So I'm like, you know what? I'm willing to leave. This is giving me the creeps.
You're at your bravest in the water.
Yeah. If put me in a pool and I'm trouble.
Polo!
But for right now, I'm feeling a little out of my element.
Yeah.
And my hunger's overtaking me. I'm like, let's actually just get out of here.
Okay.
I'm just like, Brody, it's kind of creepy in here.
Yeah, I'm like, agreed.
So I grab the bags, I hand you one of the bags, and we leave. We start
Walk
walking
out?
out.
Absolutely. You guys are walking out of the DQ. While that's happening, Bernardo.
Yeah.
Ting-a-ling-a-ling into the gas station. It's totally empty in there. It looks like that the fridges are all open, and there's a ton of glass and liquid on the floor.
Damn. Well, luckily, I feel like I've got some good boots on.
Yeah.
I feel like I've got like Doc Martens on.
Yeah.
Your pants are soaked in piss.
This does not offend me.
Boots squeak with each step because of piss in them.
The squid. Sound like SpongeBob walking.
I think he's just like, huh, all right. Okay, they must have, I don't know, they need to clean this place better.
Yeah.
But I've seen worse, I've seen dirtier,
Yeah.
I can handle this.
seen worse
I'm gonna try to
up here.
maneuver my way over to a fridge and try to see if there's any unbroken bottles in the fridge
Cool. Yeah.
to grab me a Sobe.
Any particular flavor you're looking for? You're looking for the carrot?
I'm looking for the carrot, the orange one.
Okay, the rarest one, my father's favorite. As you reach into that, so you don't find a carrot. You do see like there's plenty of green tea. But as you're like peering through the fridge, it's sort of like a grocery store fridge where there's like a back room behind it, which is not typical for for like a gas station. So this is probably like sort of like a grocery gas combo.
AM, PM.
Yeah, you're looking to the left. You see some milk in the left side. The milk looks beige, almost like dark beige colored or like cream colored.
Interesting.
If that makes sense. And as you're kind of peering around, you peer through the back entrance, you see there is a like box crate with like plastic wrap over it of like 20 carrot flavored Sobeys that just didn't get restocked.
Yeah. I know where I'm going. I see it, and I'm just like, yes, I will do anything for some orange Sobe.
Okay. There's clearly a door that like leads to the back, and there's like a bathroom door.
Yeah.
The TV is on, but it's just like black and white static. It seems locked, but there's like a key that's very clearly hanging up behind the cash register with like a lanyard.
Oh yeah, I'll go grab the key.
You just walk behind, very entitled, just like grab the key. And as you grab it, you see that there's like the computer is on, and it is there's like MapQuest up. And it is like a map quest that specifically the end destination is Gorbo Fruit Factory.
Whoa, interesting. Huh? And can I kind of like mentally remember these directions, or can I like write them down? Just 'cause
Yeah.
it's like, oh, interesting. Like,
You could hit Control P.
I'll print that out.
Nice.
Print that out. That seems funny.
As you hit the printer goes.
Yeah.
They still do that.
Bernardo. Please pull from the tower, Bernardo.
Okay, to grab the printed.
As the printer whines.
Careful with the table, my guy.
Let's see.
We've been talking about how scary this was gonna be, and I was like, yeah, like, okay.
Oh,
And you
God.
printed out these MapQuest directions to Gorbo.
Great.
Slay.
As you're, you've got this thing, but this is not your primary objective.
No, I got the keys now.
This Sobe to get.
So now I can go get the Sobe. And I probably will shout out to Grace and be like, hey, got directions to your dad's work.
Yeah. I could have told you where to go.
Yeah, well, I printed it out.
It's like
Okay.
a window that you're outside, and he just like yells
Okay.
at the window as you pass. We're gonna, as you move to grab the keys, you go to the back to go grab your Sobe. We go to you.
Okay.
The door to the bathroom, as you come around the corner, closes.
Oh.
Like somebody closes it. It's up to you if you want to approach and press this further, or if you want to let this guy do his business and.
Oh, no. I go straight up to that door and bang on it. Hello? Hello?
Unfortunately, we played the dumbest people.
No, that's stellar of us.
Hello?
That's exactly the assignment. As you bang on the door, there are like sounds from within. It's clearly the worst poop you've ever heard. Like this
Oh my God.
this guy is suffering it. You hear every once in a
my
while you're
God.
hearing like an from inside.
Awful.
You do hear like a flush.
Oh, my
Mission
God.
success.
He definitely... I thought he was going to clog it. It's crazy.
It flushes, no problem. Yeah,
Okay.
there's no clogging issue.
So her ear is not touching the door, but it's close enough because she finds everything so disgusting right now. And she's just like really grossed out by how much poop just came out of that person probably. And she's like, oh God, do I really want to? I think she's going back and forth in her head like, come on, Gracie, this is disgusting. This is below you. But her body just stays.
Okay.
She doesn't move.
Doesn't move. You just
Like she's a little too close to the door. Like,
yeah, in our head version of this, we're hearing like a tremolo, like violins, like from inside. Would you please pull from the tower?
yes.
Be careful.
Oh, good one.
Wow.
Wow.
That's a good one.
Easy.
And we can get up. We can get up and
You
move
can
all
absolutely
around.
walk. You can stand up. Ooh, guys, this tower is fragile.
Shaky. Because we pulled from the middle.
When you're standing there, you hear, "Go away!" from inside.
Okay. She's like immediately offended. She's like, no. I was here. I'm here. I went all this way.
Get out of here!
Do you know my father?
You hear more struggling from within that doesn't acknowledge your
Okay. I think she's a little bit, I think her inner compass is like, Gracie, go. And so she kind of like starts to back away and she has her big chunky heels on. And she's just like, God.
Lizzie
this-
McGuire platform.
Yeah, this place sucks. And she's like, okay, well, f- you then.
We see Bernardo come out with 1 carrot Sobe or the whole rack.
I think he's got a couple. Like he put a couple like in his cardigan pockets. I think he's wearing a cardigan.
Yeah, no, that's
great.
clear.
Established cardigan.
So he's got
Cardigan with true religion
a couple, maybe 2 Sobies in the pockets.
And it's
just
that
really
turquoise.
weighting
Really
it
weighing
down.
it down.
Yeah.
And
Like
he's-
my
and
car
he's-
keys in my pocket currently.
And then he's
Yeah,
drinking a
great.
Sobe.
Incredible. So you got like 1 carrot Sobe open. Tastes good. That's
Oh,
what
it's
you were
so
looking for.
good. Yeah.
You guys come out of the DQ with a bunch of ice cream cakes and some burgers that have been sitting under heat lamps. And you guys all reconvene at the car. The gas still remains unpumped.
Oh,
I'll do it. It's my car.
my bad.
Cool. The gas.
Did you grab my Red Bull?
Yep. Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
As you guys are pumping gas and you guys are all kind of like getting like situating in the car, you look out as you are looking out into the field and you just suddenly see it's like pretty empty grass. There is a cow, like rather a bull with like big horns, just sort of like standing in the middle of the on-ramp, and just big wide black eyes, not moving at all. And it's just like, it's like blocking the entrance onto the highway. You guys haven't gotten in the car yet or anything, but like you see this like bull just like.
So are they sitting in the
Standing.
car and I'm pumping gas? Or?
Yeah, if you guys want to have gotten in the car and gotten ready to leave,
Yeah.
you're sort of just pumping gas.
I'm gonna knock on the car window because I'm on the outside and I gesture to the bull. And I'm like,
And I was like, wow, I wish there was some sort of place where we could post a photo of this
Yeah.
and share this with people, but that
And, like-
doesn't exist.
Like, do you believe as you? Oh, Jesus
Brody.
Christ!
I tried.
God.
Look, he's trying some stuff out.
Yeah,
Your
he's
joke
trying some stuff
failed.
out.
You
Dry
turned
land
to
is
the
hard.
cow.
Hey, pull a.
Yeah.
Your joke fell a little flat. You're disappointed. You look back at the cow. It's 20 feet closer.
Oof. I'm like, guys, I think we're gonna have to find another station. This is. I'm scared. I'm being open. I'm working on being more open about my feelings, and I'm scared.
Bernardo's like, this is just like when I was in Spain. You know, you have to assert dominance, which you're not doing right now.
Were you in Madrid or Barcelona or San Sebastian or where were you?
Barcelona.
I
Yeah,
love
that's where I
Barcelona.
got my name.
Yeah, because you went.
Bernardo?
I was Bernard. I came back Bernardo.
Oh, God.
So that's
Oh,
what
boy.
they referred to me as. The locals did.
So I
Right.
I think I'm going to be like, I'm going to take like what you say, like really like genuinely.
But then I take off my
Sincerely.
cardigan and give it to you. It's like, use that. If
Oh,
you
my God.
Oh my God!
you need to.
we flash back to you in Spain and like you're ordering from like a deli and like name.
Yeah, and they're like, you know, the running the bulls is happening right now. I'm like, that's interesting. Like, that's really cool.
That's so cool.
I've never seen a bull in person.
Never.
You get like a lunch bag with your name on it. You gave the name Bernard, but it says Bernardo
And I'm like,
That changed you.
a gift. A gift.
in more ways than one.
My path has changed.
You were like, yo soy.
Yeah. He goes, adios, amigos, and walks away.
Adios, amigos.
Cut back at the car. As you're like, you know, telling everybody how you're freaked out, you see the bull is now unblinking. It doesn't like appear to be heaving with like breath in any kind of aggressive way. It's just sort of like,
Oh. I'm drawing it in my diary as
Yeah.
I see it.
And as Spencer, I'm like, I want to pet the bull. As Brody, I'm like, this is freaking me out. I don't like big animals.
it keeps approaching, and it's now about like 30 feet away from you. Like if it were to charge, it's probably gonna get there pretty fast.
I would
but
like
it stops.
it stopped.
Yeah, it stops. Doesn't look like it's gonna charge.
I would like to slowly get in the car.
Okay. Please pull 1 block from the tower as this bull
Wow.
watches you.
Are we thinking this one?
I mean, that one's already kind of loose.
Be gentle.
Stay away from the center.
You just like slowly walk, not so as not to spark it in any way. You get in the front seat. The bull hears like the closing of the car door and just kind of walks alongside the driver's seat. Its horns are kind of like pointed away, so it's not like it's like gonna like bash into the car. Do you want to like get going and get out of here, or are you staring at this bull from like the safety of the window?
I'm afraid to start the car. I think we should wait it out. What do you guys think?
What if we put it in neutral so as to not ignite the car and scare the bull and see if we'll roll away?
I'm not-
Oh, Savannah.
that's the only idea I've heard, and I'm down.
My cousins used to take us to the top of a hill in the wintertime, and we would put the Mercedes in neutral and we'd roll down.
And I'm like, wait, this is a Mercedes.
We called it sledding.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm down to put the car in neutral. It's a stick shift. By the way, lore, stick shift.
And I look at you and I go,
Lore.
that's really hot.
Yeah.
That you have a stick shift.
I think if it's an early 2000s German car, it's gonna be stick.
The only thing your legs are good for.
Yeah.
Is the clutch.
No, pressing the clutch is hard for me. That's the only workout that my left leg gets.
Okay, throw it in neutral and let it roll.
Yep.
Okay.
Or what if we just piss the bull off?
Savannah!
I don't think so.
I kind
Sorry.
of love that. Like, it. Let's
This is
just
my car.
start-
I don't want anything bad happening to my car.
Okay, Brody.
You care about the car.
As you guys are like letting it roll, you're like looking out the window to see if this thing is like gonna follow you, and it keeps a slow, even pace with your rolling car. And as you're staring at it, its eyes don't blink. It's got those big black cow gelatin eyes, you know what I mean? Just like a
Yeah.
big ol' eye with no clear pupil.
Gross.
And as you're like staring into the eye, you start to notice there's like kind of like a grayish quality to the eye. Like this is like one of its milky eyes. And then suddenly, there's something that moves at the corner of the eye.
It's mad cow disease.
And you see something travel under a layer of the jelly of the eye. Just like
Ew.
and disappear into like a different part behind the skull.
Ew.
Is anybody a tourist in the car? This might be a sign.
I'm like, do you guys think this is why Dairy Queen was empty?
Yeah, I'm like, we shouldn't eat these burgers.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
feel weird about eating these burgers.
Yeah, the source of their milk is clearly bad.
Yeah.
I'm like 4 burgers deep.
There's something wrong with the cows, guys.
Maybe this cow belongs to the guy who is shitting his life away.
Yeah, this
Shitting
is
his life.
guys.
Wait, what? Where did you see?
I met
Yeah.
this guy. He was awful.
You met a guy?
Well, I didn't meet a guy. I heard him taking a massive dump.
Ew.
Why'd you whisper that to a car of 3 people?
I don't know.
I'm like, guys, I'm thinking floor it.
Floor it.
Yes.
And you guys like, the van skids forward. As you do that, the bull stops moving.
Oh.
And just sort of watches you disappear. In the rear view, you see it go to like, there's like a dead pigeon on the ground. And it just bends its head down towards the dead pigeon. And it almost looks like it's eating the dead pigeon. But it's just like, not chewing. It's just kind of like putting its head to the dead pigeon.
Ooh.
And soon you guys are like up the ramp and away.
The woods are weird.
You're back on the road.
I'm like, hey man, hey, give me that Red Bull.
Maybe next summer we can go to an island.
Yeah.
Yes. My family has a house in Nassau, Bahamas. We can always go there. Right, guys?
NASA.
Okay.
Gracie, NASA's in space.
Do you think maybe?
Oh my God, Bernardo, you're good.
Do you think this
Oh.
cow situation is why people didn't come to our party?
No.
Shut down.
I'm like, you're right. It's because of me. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's because of you.
No, it's not because of you, Savannah.
I think we give him bad MapQuest directions.
Speaking of MapQuest, I printed out some MapQuest directions to the Gorbo factory.
Yeah, why would we want to go there?
Why?
I don't know, it was on the computer, and I don't understand computers that much.
Wait, in the computer in the gas station?
Yeah.
Why was my father's extremely expensive and successful business on the computer?
That's where they were going.
Maybe they were really hungry for bananas.
Maybe.
The guy who shit themselves is gonna go to my dad's business?
If maybe. It could have been someone else. I don't know.
Guys, I just want to go home and take a shower.
Totally, Savannah.
As you guys are driving, you see a couple of cars that are just kind of parked on the side of the highway. One of them's got like the hood popped up, and there's not like there's smoke coming from the engine or anything. They're just inert cars. And you keep driving, and you see a bend up in the highway with like a hill that's kind of blocking where you're going. And you're driving forward, and as you come around the corner, a field of empty cars that are not like completely just blocking the highway up. Some of them are kind of turned to the side. It comes upon you extremely quickly as like around this blind curve going 55, 60 miles an hour. You're probably ripping it because you're alone on the highway. You're driving, right?
Yeah.
So here's the deal. I'm gonna ask you to pull from the tower. If you choose not to, for example, in this scenario, like you won't die from the crash,
It's not gonna be good.
but it won't be good.
You could probably pull one.
I'm gonna pull one.
Oh God, this is intense.
Every
Dude,
pull is
German
optional.
engineering. You guys are about to
Every-
see German engineering in action. Watch this.
Every pull is optional, Spencer.
Here's the good thing. Bernardo can't piss his pants.
Just go toward the Volkswagen Bug, and we'll roll right over it.
That's a good one.
Oh yeah.
Nice solid
Easy. The brakes on this thing.
God, when do we get home?
one. You guys all like gum, back into the car.
Is everyone okay?
No, my neck literally snapped, basically, almost.
Do you need a massage? I have really strong hands.
I don't know.
Gracie, are you okay?
Yeah,
okay?
Savannah, I'm okay. Can you give me a little
Yeah.
massage?
And I grip the steering wheel really hard. But it's leather, so it makes like a good creaking sound.
Bernardo's just looking around at all these cars. He's kind of like, this is kind of like art.
Oh my God.
If you think about it.
Happened? What's going on?
Does anyone's cell phone work?
Yeah, you want to pop out your
Well,
Nokias?
My Nokia.
I also have a car phone.
No bars on the cell phones, but the satellite phone in the car could potentially work.
I'm gonna give it a ring.
Who are you gonna call? Ghostbusters?
Nice.
Love that.
Topical reference.
Savannah, you're hilarious, and you'll get a checklist when we get home.
Thank
like
you.
another star on your
Thank
list.
you.
Whoever gets the most stars gets to sleep with me at the end of the night.
Oh my god. That's
Next
awful.
to me.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Who should we call? Like, should I call my mom or the cops?
I mean, I only have so many phone numbers memorized in my head, and it's my mom, my dad, and Gracie.
That's right. Honestly, we should probably call my father and warn him that some creep is like map questing him. Am I right?
It's pretty weird.
Bernardo.
Called 911. I mean, there's a bunch of cars on the freeway. They should know that.
Yeah, did somebody like steal so many cars and put them here?
Possible. I hear about that.
I think 911 because it's also it would take me the least amount of time to dial.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's like
guess.
half,
You're
it's
sitting
like,
in the car discussing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'll take
it's
me
like
less
half.
time.
For a
It's like
long
half
time.
the numbers.
Yeah.
Should we call it like a tow company?
Yeah, can 911 send us a tow?
I think 911's all encompassing.
Yeah, they do everything for
They do.
us.
911 does everything.
5 hours go by.
I love the cops.
It's 2002.
They keep us safe.
Yeah, we can call the pigs.
Whoa.
Oh, edgy.
Oh,
Us billionaires.
dude, haven't even been near a police station.
Yeah, my father pays the commissioner, so let's call him.
Went down 911.
Yeah, let's call 911.
You get like that. I guess it's like I don't know if it's dial-up on satellite, but the number you have reached is not in service. And you just 911 is not in service.
Like gay?
2002.
pull a block.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Pull a block for saying gay.
Yes.
Oh god. Did I die from
Whoa. Whoa, what are you doing, man? Are you insane?
Taking all the middle ones out. It's okay. That's smart on the bottom.
Making it a framework. All right, your cosmic wrong goes unpunished. Par for the course. The 911 call does not go through, appears to not be in service. As you guys are like sitting here with like that dial tone that proceeds after, you look ahead. It does look like there is like a narrow pathway between these cars that maybe with like some screeching on the sides you're gonna be able to fix. You're gonna ruin the car's paint job. But you guys could potentially like move forward through like a little bit of a gap that seems to be present. Might be a little tough. Car might sustain some damage.
Brody,
Yeah.
your dad could literally buy you another one.
Yeah, but I just got new bigger wheels on this.
I know, you put like
You
truck
got
wheels
those
on
rims,
this.
the spinning rims on it.
Yeah.
But the marks that the other cars will make on the car, you know, it's kind of poetic, and you know,
Yeah.
tells a story in a lot of ways. So I think it might actually make the car worth more
Yeah.
if you think
Worth
about
more.
it.
And I love that you tinted just the back window. I thought that was such a cool choice.
Well, it's illegal to tint the front window.
Oh.
Guys, I don't want to get out of the car. We got a lot of shit. I don't want someone to steal the DVD player, so I don't want to leave the car.
Right.
Yeah, Wedding Crashers is still.
Yeah, I mean, we can't carry all this stuff.
It's at the start screen where you have to play bonus features or seat collection.
Yes.
What are we gonna do?
I say we drive through it.
I think we drive through. I think this car it's built like a tank. German engineering, great brakes, leather wheels.
We can blame the damage on some crazy person, and your dad will fix it, no problem.
Okay, guys, we're gonna squeeze through.
Moving forward.
I turn the Nickelback up louder.
This is how.
Yes.
Oh God.
It's actually
I like you. Say sorry. I can do the whole thing.
So good.
And as you move through, just like scraping the living shit out of the car. As the scraping of the car, you guys are moving like pretty decently on the highway. You're probably going like 20 miles an hour when you got to squeeze, but then there's some stretches where you can move. There's a couple things you notice right away. Bernardo.
Yeah.
You got a lot of experience burning shit and calling it art.
Absolutely.
You know, leaving the remains husk of something. You can tell a lot of these cars were on fire and are like not like they're not even smoldering anymore. It's been a while since they've been extinguished.
Interesting.
And as you're passing, there is one car that you're passing where it looks like almost every single car has nobody in it. Like everybody has abandoned these cars. There's no people, there's no remains of anything until for about an hour of this horrible screeching, the Nickelback album has gone back around to the, you've gotten to the single releases of Nickelback.
We're putting on Toxicity.
Yeah.
I don't know when that dropped.
Yep, they could. You guys have advanced copies of everything you could imagine. There is a shape in the driver's seat as you're like appreciating, and there is somebody slumped over, like looks like a person, slumped over the steering wheel. To you, they like appear like this, like you can only see the back of their head. Looks like a really nice car. Looks like it was like, you know, some kind of, almost like a limo. Extended back, but all the windows are shattered, broken. The back is empty. There are a couple of like when you're passing, you can see there are like it's burned in there, right? But there's still like some bottles that are like stuck in like what would have been like a cooler maybe. Obviously no ice in there anymore, and just like this still person. Maybe it looks like a dead body almost.
Can Bernardo roll down the window and be like, "Hey, you all right? You okay?"
Yeah. Do you want me to slow the car down?
Yeah, Brody, slow the car down. I think there's a guy asleep in that car.
Oh. Yeah. I'm like, are you sure?
I mean, there's a guy, and like he's hunched over on that steering wheel.
I've been writing everything down.
Yeah. A limo.
Maybe he's asleep.
Maybe he can drive us back.
That's true.
In a limo, it would be way better.
That would be kind of sick. I am tired of driving. This Red Bull is wearing off.
It's been 20 minutes.
Yeah. I just wrote track 6 of Nickelback is my favorite.
But I'm definitely scared. Because I'm definitely like, what's going on? But I'm a little high, so I'm not as scared as the rest. I think I'm also taking this as an experience, you know? But if I could roll down the window and just kind of call out.
He doesn't move when you call out, but when you're like sticking your head out and you get like past the back window tent, you see that he's got like, one of his arms is up on the dash and it's holding a phone.
Huh.
What if his phone works?
Yeah, what if his phone has service?
Yeah, because regardless, if we see a dead body, I think we should call 911.
Yeah, well, we tried to call
We
911.
don't know he's dead.
Excuse me. Check on him?
Yeah, let's just.
Let's
Grace, you just yell out the window.
Let's look for clues. I want to see this. I'm curious.
Dappa Dappa Do.
Yeah, y'all.
Dabba dabba
But
do.
before we get out, has anyone ever seen a dead body?
No.
That's confidential.
Okay,
I've experienced ego death
fair.
When, Bernardo? Literally when?
just all the time.
Oh my
You have
God.
multiple ego deaths.
So many ego deaths. Every time he rolls in paint, it's an ego death.
Is there something for me
calls
to like take out of the trunk and just kind of poke the body?
Yeah.
My baseball bat.
Yeah.
Softball bat. It's so hard.
It's hard.
Bernardo will try to reach out and just kind of poke the body just to see if it's.
Yeah, you shouldn't touch it, especially after what we saw with that cow.
Yeah, it could be sick.
You poke the body. You poke this guy, he kind of slumps, and then he straightens.
Ooh.
He's still faced away from you.
Did anyone just see that?
Is he awake?
I think he's alive.
think he's alive? He's breathing.
We gotta ask him if he's okay.
Sir,
You
we
alright?
have Dairy Queen.
We have Sobe.
Yeah, I think you need some water, dude. I think you need some Sobe.
As you hold one of the Soapies out the window, this guy slowly turns his head. Is that a Sobe?
Oh my God!
And this guy looks awful. He looks like he's got bloodshot eyes. He the top of his car was like black and burned, and it looks like maybe he like passed out from smoke and then like woke. He's still alive apparently because he's talking. But his eyes are like it's like every blood vessel in his eyes popped, and it's like just bright red eyes.
Poor guy.
Dude, I will buy you another Sobe.
You need a spa day. Seriously.
I don't feel so good.
He splashed him
Yeah.
with some Sobe. He looks so sad.
Flash him with Sobe.
Now it's sugary, you'll get all sticky.
Guys,
Yeah.
give him some Sobe.
Here, I'm gonna reach out and hand him the Sobe.
He tries to. Is the capsule on?
I unscrew it and give it to him.
Yeah, he takes it and he just sort of opens his mouth, and it just spills all down his front as he moves really sluggishly. He gets like a little bit into his mouth. Was that carrots?
It's the best. It's the best flavor. Or, like, I don't think that's up to debate.
Where are you guys? Are you with the military?
No, we're with Dappa Dappa Do. Sorority.
It's our sorority, but like you really have to like go through the rituals to get into it. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I don't feel good.
Do you need assistance? What happened?
Can I get a ride with you guys?
Oh.
Our car's pretty packed.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff in the car.
Oh God, he's gonna throw up.
Swallowed it.
Okay.
Here, why don't you hand? Well, who were you trying to call on your phone?
My family.
Oh, that's so sad.
What? Hey, sorry. Really quick. What happened?
There's people running, and then the planes flew overhead, and everything was on fire. And then some guy broke my windshield, and you look just slightly past the windshield, and you see there is a severed hand blasted through the windshield.
Oh.
Just like cut off from like there down, but the hand is like poking into the car.
Oh.
And he grabs it for a second. This guy
Oh.
hit my windshield. And then he holds it down.
No.
Can I get a ride with you guys?
He can't be thrown up in my car.
I really need a ride.
This one.
We'll call someone. Can we use your phone?
Yes. Can we use your phone to call
Our phone
our
does not work.
families?
He hands you the phone.
Okay, I'm gonna take the phone.
You see voice message failed to send. Send again. Cancel. And there's also like a playback option.
Ooh, play it back.
Oh. You guys want to listen to this shit?
Let's
Of
listen.
course, we need to understand who this guy was talking
Okay, yeah,
to.
we're like, yeah. Let's take the phone in. I think we should walk away. because I'm getting a little uncomfortable.
We're gonna huddle up real quick and take your phone.
And he just kind of leans over the door of the car and looks like he's again trying not to barf.
Oh.
And as you take the phone, you want to hit playback?
Yeah.
Plug it in the aux cord.
Yeah. We get back in the car, we're like,
I'm writing in my journal all of this.
yeah.
Immediately, it's like you hear sirens, choppers, screaming crowd, fire burning. It's like, oh my God, sweetheart, I'm not gonna make it home. Everything's clogged up on the highway. It's those jets? What is that? Exploding, getting closer and closer. Fire, blasting up from clearly what are like mechanical car glass shattering explosions. Why are they bombing us? Why are they bombing us? Crash of a giant glass, like the windshield breaking, and you hear like
That was the
Who are you? Where are you? Silence.
Mike, should we send it? I don't think his wife needs to hear this.
No, I think it's better. I think it's better to cancel it. Nobody
Yeah.
needs to hear that.
That's so sad.
Wait, okay, I'm actually feeling bad, but
He
like,
is scrabbling with the door handle of his car.
okay.
Hey guys, wait. This is history happening right now. I think we should send that. I think we need to figure out what we do with this guy.
Yeah, can we like hook him up to the back of the car so he's like just like coming with us, but not inside the car?
Like
Is there
tow him?
Like tow him? Yes.
That could
his
work.
Limo.
You turn back. He's not in the car seat anymore. Driver's side window. I need a ride. Vomits like thousands of these tiny, wriggling, reddish, whitish worms. All over the front side of the car. The window is closed, and he's just like, push, push, push. The window. What are you doing?
Guys, he has strep throat. We gotta go.
We need to get out of here, Brody.
Yeah, I'm making an executive decision. I think we need to get.
Keep his phone.
Not really an executive decision when we all agree.
We're ready.
Window shatters through. I need a ride.
I throw that shit in first.
Okay. Okay, as you hit go, I'm gonna ask you for a tower pull, please.
Fair. Harsh but fair.
Is this what mono is? I've only
Yeah.
heard about mono.
It's worse.
Yeah, you would have only heard of it.
What do you mean? What are you calling me? Prude? You calling me prude? Are you calling me prude?
Calling me. I'm just saying, like, probably never had mono.
Trust me, Savannah, none of my girls are that prude, okay?
None of my girls.
I run a whorehouse.
Having a harem?
Scary.
There you
There we
go.
go. We got something.
Keep
Are you
pulling.
insane?
You keep pulling middle ones.
Yeah,
We're
you're
not gonna have any
crazy.
options.
Okay.
Well, then you pull the middle ones from
Just
here.
don't even point to it.
I have grabbed my bat also from because he had it in his hand.
You got the
I
bat
grabbed
from
my
him?
bat. It's my emotional support bat.
You put it in first. This guy does not get left behind. He grabs onto the driver's seat, but he was grabbing for your face, and like all of a sudden his body is like hung on as you keep bringing the gears up. He is still trying to get in the car. Is anybody doing anything, or are we just like windows up and like, hoping he doesn't do anything?
I have a lighter, and so I kind of like.
Light him on
Just
fire.
really-
Oh well, he's not
again?
gonna be lighted on fire. I'm just gonna try to like heat up his hand so he like let's go.
Okay, you stick your hand like into the front seat to like try to like get his fingies off the door. Please make a tower pull from him.
Stupid thing to do.
It could work.
You're crazy.
Easy.
Jesus.
That's a good one. Okay, he and you see as he lets go, he like hits the ground outside your car and keeps chasing. As you guys still moving ahead, you're only moving like 5 or 10 miles an hour faster than him. You see as he moves past your window, his eyes are wriggling with those worms that are moving within his eye sockets.
Same as the bull,
Pink eye
guys.
too.
I think we did the right thing.
Yeah.
Bad. I feel bad.
Don't feel bad, Savannah. He was sick and disgusting.
I don't want to get whatever he had.
Exactly.
You like as you're all looking back at him, you hear like boom, and you see another of these people is slammed into the front of your car and is much less intelligible. Just like and you know these worms are exploding all over the front of your car, just slamming into your car.
Windshield wiper on.
Okay,
No, the front window.
roll up the windows. Roll up the windows, please.
No, the front window's been smashed in.
Should I slam the brakes? I'm thinking a little.
No, because then he'll go towards me.
What?
What?
Wait,
That's a,
he's in the front, isn't he?
He's
Yeah,
on
you're
the windshield,
on the
so if we
windshield,
break, he'll launch off.
Launch off.
I'm slamming the brakes. Remember the brakes.
Right.
Remember how good the brakes are on this thing.
Brakes
Right.
are good.
Slam those brakes.
Hit the brakes. They go flying off the front of your car. Do you want to hit gas again?
Oh, we're gassing again. We're
Okay.
running him over. At this point, I am gone full flight or fight.
You guys
Fighter
hear
flight.
Firefly.
I'm flighting.
Fireflies didn't come out until 2010s, okay?
this car just like gung, 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 over this person, and then you look out the back window to see like the damage. This person's got like 2 giant tire marks moving through their body. It looks like they've flattened them.
Oh.
And then they start peeling themselves off the ground.
Oh my gosh. You know what this is making me think of, you guys? No, remember Halo? That game that just came out? This is like the flood or something. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shit was really scary.
Yeah.
Deep Halo lore from Savannah.
Because you guys
She's
brought your
angry.
Xbox to the cabin.
Well, it doubles as a DVD player. Okay, I didn't mention the DVD player is actually my Xbox.
Yeah, I loved the DVDs.
Put a screen on the top of it. So
Yeah.
it's a portable DVD Xbox player.
Guys, he's literally alive again. What the?
Was that the second coming just now?
This is really bad. I need to get us out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's either
I know.
Halo or the Return of Christ. Only one of those two things.
And I have not been going to Sunday school, if you know what I mean.
I've been playing Halo.
I've been hitting the pool.
Guys, I have to finish college. We have to get home.
Yeah.
Guys, finals are tomorrow.
Or worse,
Literally.
expelled.
Like, I do not want to get expelled. Are you serious? Let's go.
Okay.
You guys floor it through this.
You're flooring it.
Once in a while, you're starting to see like these people pop up at the sound of the motor. They're all moving pretty slow, so they're not able to like get to the car in the same way.
I think we need to get off the highway.
What? And off-road it into the woods?
I'm not saying we off-road it. I think we need to collect ourselves because I'm also worried about my car.
Yeah, God, Brody. Well, I don't want to get attacked or like eaten by worms.
What were those worm things? That was so scary.
I don't know, but they were all in their eyes. Do we even we don't even have camping gear, do we?
No.
No, we don't.
No,
Okay.
I think we need to, one, we need to get food again. Like, how long have we been going?
It's probably about 5 hours now. So you're getting hungry. Yeah. You still a little
Yeah.
We
grumbly.
had
with
the
your
Dairy
tumbles.
Queen, but
I ate
didn't want to eat it. We didn't want to eat
7 burgers.
You got melted ice cream cakes in the back.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, I think we're, 1, need to get gas again. 2, we're gonna need some food. And 3, I'm exhausted.
Is the highway still covered with cars?
Covered with cars, and it gets like thicker and thicker. But you guys could like the grassy median and stuff has some cars on it, but it's more open. It is like an off-road, slightly riskier path to take for the car. You know what I mean? It could damage the car.
Do you want me to drive? I'm really good at driving.
Stick shaft?
Can you drive stick?
Yeah? I basically grew up in Europe. Are you insane?
I don't like letting other people drive my car. I had a bad experience. Someone
I've
burned out my
only-
clutch.
Okay, I've only ruined like 2 cars, but honestly, I was young and dumb.
I will say his seating adjustments in the car is very particular because his legs are so little. I don't know if you can get in there.
But you said you're so tired.
I am, but I instead of letting a woman drive,
Oh my God. This is so
Pull
2002.
from the tower. Pull from the tower. Pull from the
That's
tower.
right, Brody.
honestly, we should have this in every Smosh video. It's like you say some out of pocket shit. It's like, you know what, leave.
As you're driving, you're like, I'd rather than let a woman drive, pull from the tower.
You die. We're playing Chutes and Ladders. You die.
Gracie just like slaps him on the top of the head.
Okay, yeah.
Come the Karma Tower.
No. You're insane.
It's looking bad.
You're gonna die
about
from
to die
misogyny.
Good.
You can
Well,
get
you can
up,
always
get up,
fail. You can
get
always
up.
choose to fail
Find
and not
some.
pull. You can always choose to fail and not pull.
I fail.
Oh, really?
I'm throwing, yeah.
Okay, well,
Okay.
good luck trying to get a date
As
with
you're
me.
arguing, you are not looking ahead of you.
Fair.
The car slams into something that is sticking, like a metal piece that is sticking up out of the ground at an angle. You hear like a and the transmission just gives, and the car stops moving.
You idiot!
Brody, if you weren't such a dick, we would have gotten home and I would have gotten to finals on time.
Sorority rushing started tomorrow.
I know.
You guys can see the city as like on the horizon, just the very tips of those skyscrapers that you're heading towards. But it's hours walking.
Can't you
Well-
like, go and fix the engine or something?
Oh,
No, my dad never let me touch the engine.
he didn't even
It's
let you
for-
hold a flashlight?
No. It's German engineering. It's too intense for me.
You said that.
I think we need to head to the banana factory. It's got to be in the cities, right? That's where we get some. If we get some bananas, we can eat the bananas and survive. Perhaps society has fallen, and it's time for us to go back to our primate ways, to become like apes again in this current era. I'm thinking, I've seen Planet of the Apes. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. It's really
Mark
good.
Wahlberg movie?
You guys are having this discussion, unbeknownst to all of you. We're like, camera is watching you guys, and we're looking through the back tinted windows, and there is a lot of movement in the back window.
God.
It would seem that as you guys are like arguing about the Planet of the Apes movies and like talking about like what is happening here, you guys have been moving along the same path for quite a while, sparking a bit of movement in an otherwise very still landscape. It's only when they're very close that you start to hear grumbling, groaning, and shuffling behind you. As all of you slowly turn around, you see scores of these people At this point, some of them don't look like people.
Oh my God.
You see several like just walking towards you, but then there's one sort of bigger person in the back, which is sort of strange. And you get like, after the horror kind of wears off, you see there is somebody moving that looks like two people, kind of like connected at the head and body. Something is bonded them together and they're shuffling as some kind of great three-legged creature. The yelling and groaning gets louder in crescendos. Are we staying in the car or are we hitting it on foot?
I think.
Bernardo has a unicycle.
On the back in the bike rack.
Right, on the back of the bike rack. Bernardo immediately gets out and grabs it.
Bump out, grab the unicycle. Hey man, we just want to talk. And every once in a while, like just a bunch of worms hit the pavement. You unhook the unicycle. I need you to pull from the tower to unhook this unicycle.
Okay.
Oh my God.
They are upon you.
Nice,
Okay,
nice.
the unicycle comes off the car. You pop it, ching ching. I don't know where the bell is on the unicycle, but it does. You are on the unicycle. You're starting to move, very carefully.
I'm like, sorry guys.
Moving forward. The rest of you are staying in the car. Are we getting out?
I'm
Where are we
going.
going?
No, I am getting out. I am unclipping my big ass wooden heels and I'm fucking carrying them.
Okay.
And I'm just running towards Bernardo. Like, let's go!
As you're running across with no shoes, you just immediately cut the living shit out of your feet on broken glass.
Yeah, that
Just
makes sense.
Bleeding immediately. Ow, ow, ow. As you stop to see like all the blood on the pavement under you, you start to hear like a lot of them have come from the side and are kind of heading you off. I need a tower pull from Gracie.
Oh, God! Like it's in the bottle. Except for death.
Oh God. Oh God. Guys, this tower is really rough.
The friggin'
Wow. Be gentle. Oh, Amanda.
the Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
I did not breathe. I did not breathe that whole time.
Lights up, down. Okay, you just immediately swerve past the crowd that is trying to block you off. You are away, chasing after the unicycle. Savannah?
I have my baseball bat and I grab just the nearest bag and I'm running right behind and going, Gracie, wait!
As you one older woman stops you with like a walker in her hand. Wait. And she just immediately lunges toward you with an open mouth. I need a tower pull from Savannah.
I love that.
You can fully get up.
Excuse me, dear.
Oh my God.
And get up. I would not lean on the table too much.
If the only kind character dies.
Excuse me, man.
Oh my God.
Oh my God,
You can
no,
always
we
fail.
cannot lose,
You can always
Savannah.
fail, Savannah. You can always choose not to.
That's true. But wait, won't you get hurt?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh. You can come over. Yeah.
Oh,
It's not over.
my God.
Okay, Savannah, this, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to just get away from her?
Ew, you're old!
It's because she's old, not because of the infection.
Yeah.
The blast this old lady in the head with a bat. She as some kind of clearly undead creature just gets up, and tries to get their footing. You are off after the rest of the party, leaving Brody behind with the car. It's your dad's car. Do you
Dude,
Brody?
I'm torn. My hands are on the wheel. I see them sprinting out, and I got to make a choice between the car and my buds. And I choose my buds.
Yay!
I'm gonna get out, and I'm gonna open the door with a lot of force.
Yep. You knock a couple of them back as
Just
you
in
open the
case.
door.
And I'm a little top heavy, so and I'm not super great on my feet, but
Gonna
I'm
lean forward.
Yeah, I gotta lean forward. I gotta use that
Okay.
weight, and I pretend I'm swimming on the
Oh
land.
God.
As you pretend, you enter this visualization. You see in front of you an Olympic pool.
Yeah.
You can get through that easy. It's just all the zombies become water polo players in your mind.
Yes.
And as you are ready to hop through, the most important water polo game of your life begins. Would you like to pull or would you like to fail?
I gotta pull. I gotta pull.
I got to pull.
You got to pull.
You gotta pull.
Please pull from the tower.
Please pull from the tower. Oh, is this one crazy?
They're all crazy.
I was just gonna say that one
Get
is
up,
probably
move however
okay.
you want. Move around the table. We don't need to see it as long as we see the block in your hand after.
Yep.
And you are off and away. Our dumb idiots are running through abandoned cars on their way to the city that lies at the horizon. Dark has fallen. The groaning and grumbling of the horde behind has faded into the distance, leaving only the sound of the insects, the quiet highway. As we come back to our scene, you're quite a bit far ahead of the rest of everyone. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take off ahead of everyone, Bernardo, or once in a while when you see yourself getting too far ahead, do you do a fun little circle back?
I do circle back. I don't want to be alone. And now that we've gotten past the danger, I'm kind of like, oh, guys, we all did that together. Guys, I'm really glad that we all, four of us together at the same pace, escaped that.
You know, Bernardo, I always thought your unicycle was really silly, but, you know, I think I owe you an apology.
I don't know,
do
Bernardo.
too.
You're kind of a dickhead. You completely left us, and I cut up my feet because of you.
Yeah,
That-
do you need me to wrap those?
That may be true.
We're still running. I'm like running with the bat. I'm like,
Sure.
you guys.
Carrying everyone's bag.
I may be a dickhead, but I'm not a misogynist.
That's
like Brody.
so true. Brody.
I was
No,
protecting
I took women's studies last semester.
you. I studied women lessons.
AK, you studied me in the back of the class. I felt your eyes burning the back of my head.
Oh my God. Okay, you guys are moving forward closer and closer to the city, arguing in this petty fashion. We see above us that big green sign that delineates like the city is within the limits. Have we said the city that we're heading towards?
No.
Welcome to Seattle.
Nice.
Seattle. Good tofu houses.
Never
Seattle.
Yeah.
So it's not the apocalypse. This is just Seattle.
Yeah.
Nice.
Commentary.
This is what it's like.
And it's getting closer, but it's difficult to see the city on the horizon with how dark it's getting. As we pass underneath the sign, you are ahead slightly on your I almost said motorcycle.
Yeah.
He wishes.
On your unicycle with a little motor in case you need to cheat. You're moving underneath the sign. As you're just kind of looking up at the stars, you're realizing you can see stars close to the city. Bernardo studies probably all things to do with aesthetic.
Yeah.
And you know that like light bleed blocks those stars, so
Light pollution.
light pollution,
It's really bad.
but necessary, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, but also good.
But also good for you. There is a little bit of movement as you pass under the sign. Above you, you hear like just like some metal like bonking together. As you stare upward, you see that there is like looks like to be a figure, kind of like with their knees huddled together, wrapped their arms around their knees, wearing a hood. You can't make out their face, but they looked down and said, "Hello, who are you? Who's there?"
Are you you're not a worm person, are you?
No, I don't have. I'm not infected. I crawled up here. I'm so scared. Would you guys help me? I can't get down.
Guys, there's a person up on this big highway sign.
Not again.
Remember the last time we tried?
Yeah, he threw up everywhere, all over us.
How far is the horde behind us?
At this point, you guys have traveled for about 30 minutes. You're moving at about a little less than double the speed they're shambling towards you. So there's a good chance you guys have like a 30-minute head start.
Great.
Awesome.
Do we want to just leave them? up
Please
there?
help!
Can we show us your face?
It's still dark, but they pull their hood back. There's no like alarming retching sounds, which tend to follow one of these people who is infected. Please, I can't get down. I crawled up here and the ladder broke.
Savannah,
Please?
what bag did you grab?
It was the first bag near me, and it wasn't a duffel bag. It was like a big backpack. So maybe it was one of your boys' backpacks.
I mean, you're a water polo player. I'm a performance artist. I don't know how we climb up there.
Yeah. I was thinking if we had a flashlight, I want to see this guy's eyes.
Okay. Do you want me to open this backpack and see if there's a flashlight in it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You root around in there, you find like this super industrial flashlight.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, that's my girl.
Oh my God.
Okay.
Wow.
You're with Gracie.
No, the
We're
girl,
not together.
The flashlight is my girl.
We're not together. You guys are insane.
Do you beam it up there?
I flash it up at them.
As you beam it up, you see they shield their eyes, but then they open and blink. You don't notice any kind of like messed up infection on their
Redness in
face.
their eyes?
They're like, please, can you just help? There's like a rope there. I can't climb down. It's a thing. I get kind of freaked out, and I don't know how I ended up here. Like I freaked out. Just adrenaline.
I think we should help him.
right.
I feel bad enough about leaving that other guy.
Okay.
We can kind of like put something heavy on the other side of the rope and throw it up there.
You know, I've seen Waterworld. I'm just worried that there's a trap. This is a trap, but I don't care. Let's help him.
That's
Okay.
true, actually.
That was a good self-awareness. And
love
a good,
Kevin
great
Costner.
conclusion.
It's not a trap.
Oh, he said it's not a
Oh.
trap. Okay.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, because you can hear everything that we're saying because we're right below you.
Yeah, I mean it's
Well, it's-
there's no sound blocking anything.
You guys made a swing for me, like a little swing, and I Mariah carried my way up there.
Dolores idea.
Why?
We could throw this rope to them. They could it up there, and they can slide down on the rope.
I think you're gonna have to climb down yourself, but we'll throw the rope up.
Yeah, climb down.
You throw the rope up?
We'll
Okay.
throw the rope up.
You guys will hold it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's 4 of you?
What do you mean? Hold it. Wait,
Yeah, there's 4 of us.
There's 4 of you?
Yeah.
Is there anybody behind you?
what are you talking about?
There's some people that aren't with us. that
Yeah.
are behind us.
Why are you asking us so many questions, buddy?
I'm just so nervous. I'm so
those are
scared.
questions someone who's about to rob you.
Do you guys have any food on you?
Okay.
No. And honestly, frankly, I don't know if I like you.
I mean, I'm
Do you
so
have a credit
sorry.
card?
Yeah. Do you want
Okay. Okay, we should help him.
I'm gonna do whatever she says.
Yeah.
But just know. Oh wait, guys, I have a pitch. I think I'm strong enough where if he jumps, I could catch him.
Brody,
That's awesome.
Brody, don't do this.
No,
Remember-
that's I
You guys
fully
No, I'm not
agree
gonna
with
jump.
that.
I'm not gonna jump.
Well,
Remember the last time your legs
So
completely...
this guy's.
He's
Yeah.
I'm not that. I'm
See, you won't even say it.
let me just gear up. I can jump. Let me just give me 35 to 45 seconds to get up the nerve
Who's gonna catch him?
to
Okay.
jump off.
That time frame is freaking me out. I
And
think we want to continue.
maybe after this 34 seconds.
all right. Let's get out of here. This guy's.
I think that we should go.
This guy.
No, don't leave,
this guy's
don't leave.
exhausting
Don't
me.
leave. I need help. I still need help.
No, dude,
for
you're
20
pranking us.
more
You're freaking
seconds.
pranking us.
throw
This is a
him the
prank,
rope
dude.
and
Look.
let's go. He'll figure it out.
Savannah was right. This is a trap.
This is just like I'm punked.
We're wasting time. The flood is coming.
The flood. Yeah, what's that?
Oh,
Bro,
doesn't know Halo.
Guys,
Yeah.
he's...
All right.
Explain to me what it is.
No, guys,
let's
he's
go.
keeping us here.
Okay, so I'm gonna grab the rope and toss it up to him, and then I'm gonna run.
He, as you throw the rope, this guy tries to grab the rope, or kind of makes like a half effort to grab it, and it falls back down. And he's like, "Oh no! Please throw it back up!"
I start unicycling away. I'm
I'm
like,
gonna throw it.
Get him now, guys! Get him! And you guys see like 9 people pop out of cars with like chains and bike tires, and they're all like greased up in like these like outfits with spikes all. And they're like,
do it.
"Yeah, get him! What do they got on them?" And they all start just like scrabbling out from behind the car.
Yeah, Gracie, you called it.
I called it, but I did literally nothing.
These guys are like, all of them they look hungry. They are dirty. They are missing teeth. They are like, there's flies like hovering over them, and they're all like, getting out from behind the cars and kind of surrounding you.
Can I start swinging my bat to make them keep their distance?
Okay. They're like, ooh, like, a classic like Jackie Chan fighting off like 9 guys.
got the ladder.
And in a similar fashion, one steps forward to take you on with your bat. Just like with a chain, and like kind of faces off with Savannah. Is there
Go,
anything-
Savannah.
She's a varsity softball player. She's
Give me
ready.
what you got in that bag.
I have 2 hands on my bat. I'm not letting go.
Get him, bitch.
Say, I'll show you what's in this bag. And she's
Whoa! And then you swing. Please pull from the tower.
Okay, guys.
All of them begin to coalesce around you.
Stayed in the car, guys. Probably.
Took one big ass swing.
Okay. Bang! You knock this guy out cold. The chain scatters to the ground. Two of them, Brad! And they run over to this guy. They pick him up and like, is he okay? He's not talking. Brad, speak to us. 5 of these other guys kind of surround the rest of you. One of them has got like a bow and arrow from like a hunting store. Like a compound bow, and it's clearly like. And the other ones all have like pipes or bats or like some kind of like jagged object that they're gesturing towards you.
I kind of want to
Give
rush
us what
the
you
guy
got.
with the bow, because I feel like I could really use that bow with my upper body strength.
Or talk.
You want to talk to him?
Want to talk to him?
You beat the shit out of that guy.
And I'm saying, and she's amped.
None of us have
talk.
nearly enough charisma.
Ripping through your body.
I have charisma.
They gotta back off from Savannah as you brained their leader.
Good job, Savannah. Okay, should we talk to these fuckers?
And be like, so this person is down on the ground. I'm like, if you don't want anybody else to get hurt, you shut the up.
Just shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up.
You fuck up.
They all go from going like,
I taught her that.
and they all kind of face off with you. One of them steps forward and goes, "You killed Brad."
I didn't mean to kill him.
Savannah, you kill the guy.
Brad coughs. You killed him. Shh.
You, I took health class.
You owe us. What do you got on you?
What do you guys want?
We're so hungry. We have no nourishment. We have no vegetables.
Okay, well, I have this Tiffany's necklace. It's very expensive, and it's from my father.
That means nothing.
guys.
Where have you guys been?
Quick huddle?
We were at our daddy's cabin in the woods, and we just came back, and it's been a really hard day.
We have the nourishment of experience.
What's that in your pocket?
That is Twinkie.
No, it's Sobe.
Well, I have a Sobe.
It's
in
a
my
what?
Cardigan pockets.
You peed on your
Sobe?
pants and kept your Twinkie there?
The orange Sobies.
Guys,
They're
guys,
for me.
I need
Carrot? Sobe?
I need a minute with you guys.
Yeah,
Can I
hold
pull
on
them
one
away?
second. Yeah. What's
Okay.
Yeah, can you pause real quick?
Yeah, everybody fan out. And they all kind of just get around the outside we'll give them a second to deliberate.
Okay, well, they really just now enclosed us, but so I hope this
We
is
didn't
good.
eat the.
I'm still on my unicycle, by the way.
Yeah, you're.
I'm just
doing-
perfectly.
teetering?
I'm just perfectly balancing on
Should
the
we knock them
unicycle.
off the unicycle, boss? No, leave them up there.
We didn't eat those hamburgers, right?
Oh,
Shit.
I had 7.
What if we eat them all really quick right now?
No. Guys, I'm beginning to think those hamburgers were not good. We saw the cow. We see the worms. How long have those burgers been sitting out?
Gracie just said she had 7 of them, didn't you?
Yeah.
Did you already eat the burger?
How's your stomach?
I feel fine. I have a stomach,
Okay.
a really hard
Did you
stomach.
eat the burgers?
Yes.
Yeah, but she's taken so much ecstasy that I just think.
Okay, so you ate those burgers, right?
I did say earlier that I ate those burgers.
You're feeling some indigestion. They're probably sitting out there for a while, you know?
Guys, I don't really feel that good. I'm feeling like I need a Tums.
Okay. Then I turn to these.
Trade.
I turn to these marauders and I say, "Hey, she's not feeling good. We got to get her to a hospital."
Yeah, she's feeling kind of wormy.
She infected?
Maybe.
What?
No.
You gotta
Why would
kill
you
her if
say
she's
that? Why would you lie?
You gotta kill her. She's gonna kill all of you if she's
What?
infected.
Dairy
would
Queen
never
is
be
not
sick.
that bad.
The lead marauder who was not Brad, this old man who just kind of hobbles forward like a big hockey stick, just says, "How long have you been gone from this place?"
2 months.
Yeah, 2 months out.
2 months. You've missed the apocalypse.
The what?
The apocalypse!
Y2K was supposed to happen 2 years ago, dude.
You're
And it didn't
insane.
Y2K, foolish. Nonsense. I was a software engineer. And I talk like this. And always have. Control, Alt, Delete!
What language is that?
C++. So you don't know how the the progression of this disease.
Yeah, what's been going on here? We've been seeing a lot of worms.
Yeah, a lot
Also,
of worms.
it's been 2 months. How have you all lost so many teeth?
Oh.
Like, I know it's the apocalypse, but like,
Damn.
it looks like this is like 5 years going.
You'd be surprised the first things to go when you scavenge are like toothpastes and shampoos, and people really overuse it, you know?
I believe.
Yeah, that's a bummer.
So it's been pretty much hard to find any crest.
Damn.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing my teeth can handle. He
Right.
smiles with 4 teeth.
Tom will not be invented for another 10 years.
Hey, perhaps we can leave amicably and we don't have to take off your heads off your shoulders, your kids.
You're scaring us.
Good.
Oh.
Please wait. First, can you just tell us what happened? What's going on?
It was chaos. And he just like stares into the middle distance. First, the cities fell. They called it the bloodworm flu. All of a sudden, everybody was getting parasites, and as the disease would progress, they would still maintain full consciousness, and they would just be gravitated towards people's open wounds. And you guys know zombies, right? We all know what zombies are.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
I know what the flood is.
Yeah, what?
The flood from Halo? It's in one game that I played.
First, they filled up the hospitals, and the doctors had no idea what it was. All the news stations just described hospitals descending into chaos as the infection spread unfettered. People began vomiting these worms, and they would infect food sources, and nobody really knows where it all came from. But there are some conspiracy theories and some suspicions. Some people think that a cow ate a bat somewhere, and then that cow was eaten by someone, and the bloodworms simply blossomed forth. But we know better, living here in Seattle. I said Seattle, right? Yeah, Seattle. You guys know about the Gorbo Fruit Factory?
Of course I do. Hi.
Oh.
Hi, hello.
I squeeze your arm
We've
really hard.
heard about it because we've been to a grocery store.
Yeah, right. Every single fruit is labeled with those little Gorbo stickers.
Yeah.
Yes. Bananas.
Before everything fell, as I told you, I was a software engineer, and I really like a hearty fruit salad before I come in for the second half of the day.
Wow.
The healthiest software engineer ever.
Yeah, and I roll my back out with a foam roller every day. Haven't been able to for a while, which is, hence my hockey stick position.
You're 42.
I'm 26. When I was picking out the most delectable peaches for my fruit salad, I saw one of those worms sticking out of the peach. And I thought, yuck, a worm. And I put the peach back.
Right.
And then, lo and behold, the news shows these worms just sticking out of people's faces through the pores in their skin, crawling inside of their eyes.
Yeah.
The first stage, disorientation. An odd drawing to a bleeding wound. For the bloodworms do not spread by devouring a body. No, they live within the circulatory system, eventually burrowing their way into the brain and the cerebellum. Your movement becomes slow. You begin to hallucinate.
Can you swim?
Sounds like a crazy drug.
Funnily enough, one infected with bloodworms becomes inexplicably terrified of the water.
That would suck for you, Boo. I mean,
Like
Brody.
rabies. Like rabies.
The worms, they drown in water but thrive in blood. Why are you guys all freaked out about that? That's like the least crazy thing I've seen.
We
Brody
love
just
to
kind of looked stupid there for.
Oh, okay, all right.
Sorry,
we love to swim.
Yeah.
Okay, so water. It feels so,
Wait a second.
Easy.
You said from a cow?
Fruit.
No,
At first he said a cow.
Well, he said that was one theory,
well,
but that
the
he knows
cows
better.
ate the fruit byproduct that was, the peels and such, probably infected with such worms. It's on the entire food supply.
Okay, so burgers are okay.
Yeah, is Brad okay?
Is
Yeah?
Brad okay?
He's good?
No, burgers.
No, but
Burgers?
I want to.
I'm just checking on Brad. Brad, are you okay? I'm good.
Okay.
Okay, Brad's all right.
I didn't realize.
I have told you quite enough. I require recompense, or we're gonna eat you guys.
Oh.
Oh, so you eat people. That's
We
fine.
gotta. If you guys aren't infected with, well,
you don't know.
You said you weren't feeling good, right?
I just have a little bit of indigestion, like I need to poop and sit on the toilet for a while.
Okay.
She smiles.
Didn't need to know all that.
What? It's super healthy.
Women won't poop for another 10 years.
You need to pull up. I'm just kidding.
Pull a tower.
Your misogyny is gonna kill us, Brody.
Or choose to fail a pull.
You should fail.
Fail. Look at this thing.
If I fail, okay.
If you fail, you don't die. No.
I think I can.
You could risk it.
No, bro.
You can abandon it
You're
any
gonna
time.
say some up shit and then die.
Oh my god. Look at all that weight. Bro.
Oh God.
Why are you risking all of our lives to say horrible shit?
One a woman from this group comes forward with like a
Very
brass
forward
knuckle
thinking.
and is like, "Should I kill him, boss?" And he's like, "No, hold off. He'll be the first to go in the city. Misogynists never make it.
Good.
We don't want your tainted meat anyway. You, however, you look delicious.
Whoa, hey, is it someone on a unicycle?
Yeah, those thick, meaty legs maintain your balance. And you, what do you got in that bag?
I don't know. It's not my bag.
It's not your bag? They're making you carry their bag?
I just grab bags.
Don't do this. It's
You
something
just
she does.
grab bags?
I grab bag. I always grab bag.
Bernardo then decides he's just kind of like scrambling. He's just like, oh my god, a fruit!
Huh? You guys run. All of them look fruit. And you guys take off. The unicycle rips between. They tricked us. There's no food. Get that bag. And they all start sprinting after you. One of them lunges forward to grab the bag off your shoulders and tries to yank it free. Do you want to pull to keep the bag, or do you want to let them take it?
I wish I knew what was in it. All we have is our flashlight, right?
Yeah.
Whose bag was it?
I don't know. I think it was one of the boys' bags because it was a big backpack.
I think it was mine because they had my flashlight.
What else is in your bag, bro?
Well, my whatever. What do you
Your
use in
Game
water
Boy?
polo?
My
Water
gun,
polo
my
stick?
matches.
Stick?
Water polo stick?
I don't think water polo
my-
involves stick.
No.
It doesn't?
It's
No.
no
It's a
slugs and a
ball.
swim cap, buddy.
It's just a
water
ball.
polo stick.
So you have a stick and a swim cap?
You think that they have these hammers in the water?
They're just like,
90s, man.
There was a limit to my whiteness growing up, and the hard line was water polo. Yeah, probably have my swimming caps in there. Probably a couple Xbox games. Probably Crazy Taxi 3. Enter the Matrix.
let him take it.
Basic camping.
I fling, they grab the bag, I fling to hopefully give them some
That's a
distance.
great
Okay,
idea.
a voluntary failure to lose your bag.
Yeah.
So you throw the bag
I still have my
away.
bag, though.
Several of them jump on the bag, and it's just like one or two of them left. Some of them are still tending to Brad on the ground. The old guy, the 26-year-old old man, is just like, after them, I can't run because of my carpal tunnel.
Oh no, poor
That
guy.
man's name? Jeff Bezos.
And two of them start like sprinting after you guys. The unicycle, I'm gonna say, gets you kind of ahead of them. You're not gonna have to do any worrying about these guys if you head forward.
Yeah, oh yeah. I'm
Okay, you're just gone. You throw the bag. You have basically gotten them off your tail. You guys have one marauder after you each. One of them is like diving, like jumps up on top of a car and is like diving for you, Gracie.
Well, I'm near her.
Uh-huh.
I'm trying to put myself between.
Are you gonna Mr. President body block Gracie? Get down, Mr. President.
May I?
Yeah, of course, babe.
Savannah, would you please pull from the tower?
I just don't want you to die because, it's so hard to replace you.
No.
Body
Oh
president.
my God, these middle blocks are killing me.
Jesus Christ.
Savannah, that was the nicest thing anyone has ever done.
Freaking shoulder check there.
So this person dives off the car it looks like you are about to get taken clean off your feet. You dive in and just shoulder check. Bang! You knock this diving person off their trajectory. They slam into like a broken down car and they go unconscious at your feet.
Okay, and I shout, semifinals, bitch! And I keep running.
This guy's,
Whoa, that was so
do you want to
hot.
search this guy's pockets at all, or like grab anything on this? guy?
Is there another person running at us though?
There's a person running at Brody. So you guys have a
we're
moment to
chilling.
grab if you want to
Okay,
grab
yeah,
anything.
I'm gonna do like a once over.
You see there is a chain and like a spiked ball at the end of the chain. This guy's got like a medieval flail.
Take that.
I give it to Gracie.
Oh, I'll take it. I drop up one chunk heel and I go, sorry. And I grab
You
the
don't put 'em
chain. No, I don't put them on.
Crush
embarrassing.
all the glass ripping
Yeah.
through the bottom of your feet.
Amazing save.
Yeah.
Brody, one single marauder who seems to be like the most unhinged, like deeply scurvied, just like like running after you. Sorry, spitting everywhere.
He's not infected because the worms are scared of him.
They're like, I'm good on that guy. This guy is running after you like, you smell like meat. Run, boy, run. And he's running after you. Do you want to just, this guy's definitely catching you. This guy is blasting.
On account of my weak legs.
Yeah, your mile time is not great.
Yeah.
But your upper body is strong. If you wanted to turn around and face this guy, you could. Otherwise, you can.
I'm gonna turn and fight.
Okay.
I'm gonna start swinging on him.
Okay. You pull back, launch a fist forward. As this happens, you see from one of the cars that you are adjacent to, the window shatters open, and a bloodworm-infested face. The worm's literally poking out of the pores on this guy's face. Just like out from between the two of you. Please pull from the tower or refuse, your choice.
What's the move, y'all?
Well, if you refuse, something worse could happen.
Worse than death?
Maybe he infects you and then we have to kill you.
Maybe you're gonna have to maybe you're gonna have to face the fact that you're a misogynist.
No, okay. Okay.
Oh, I'm worried.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Bro didn't exist until 2017.
Why?
Which one would you have me
No,
pull?
I think that's the one.
I don't know.
Yeah, just you gotta be careful, my guy.
This one?
No.
Which one would you do?
That one.
This one?
That one. No, that
Oh,
one.
that one above it.
That one.
This one? The one I was going for? Y'all were yelling at me.
I
didn't yell at you. Maybe this one.
Oh, we can only use one here.
No, do that one.
No, the one above it. Look at the one above it.
This?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep, that's good. That's legit. Under the first complete layer is fine.
Yep.
Oh my god.
and you're gonna have to straighten out the
You
tops.
better be gentle, sir.
Holy God! Now you have to place
You have
it.
to write it.
Oh my God!
This is bad. This is bad.
Okay, can I say something misogynistic?
No! No!
As this happens, you punch the guy who's raining after you, just like a big right hook, water polo muscles. And this guy's like, and the zombie creature that busts out just grabs that guy, pulls him back into the car. You hear ripping and tearing noises, and then you see this guy like open up a wound on his face, like scratch his cheeks, and then bloodworms poke out of this guy's face, popping out of the face and drop onto this guy, burrowing into the wounds on his cheek. He's like trying to scratch them out before they can get there. No! Do you want to stay or are we booking it?
I'm booking it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Guys, I think I just killed that guy. I think I punched him so hard he died.
You guys take off down the highway, leaving the Marauder band in shambles. Just like a cutaway as you guys all disappear. Do we go after them, boss? No, don't bother. They're going to the city. We'll get their bodies at the entrance. Come on. And they all begin slowly walking after you. Hours pass as you keep making your way down the highway. Eventually, the big, great, the golden arches.
Yes, the Golden Gate Bridge.
Golden Gate Seattle Bridge.
Arch.
You guys see the whole skyline above you. It has taken a long time to get here. You're in the wee small hours of the morning, and there is just like a soft ambience to the sound that is in the city. The city kind of spans out below you. You're coming down a ramp into the city, and amidst the broken down streets where there are smoldering fires and trash cans and burned out cars and the whole as you guys move through, you realize that getting back to the city is one thing. It's certainly good to get off of this highway, but you're not sure where to go from here. That the bloodworms are afraid of the water, apparently. Otherwise, there's not 100% a clear direction here. What would you guys like to do? Feel free to deliberate.
I want to go to the factory. I want to go to the Gorbo.
You want to go to your Gorbo factory when we just found out that your Gorbo fruits are probably the problem here? What are we gonna do?
Right.
Anna.
I know, I'm sorry. Listen, it's just when I heard that, I just couldn't believe. Do you think it's true?
Savannah, are you challenging me?
No. Gracie, no, I would never. We have to look at the facts. Are they facts? Is the Gorbo fruits the problem?
Well, I don't know. But my father is out there somewhere, alone and sad, covered in money. And I don't know, like, I have to warn him.
Cut
You have to warn him?
inside the Gorbo factory, your dad is smoking a cigar like, pool. And a bunch of other people like clap. Oh, man. Oh, my daughter.
Probably devastated that he hasn't heard from me.
Honestly, think of the food. Because guys, we're gonna need food if we're
need
going
to
to survive
find
the
food.
apocalypse.
Do you think your dad has kept that spot locked up and safe?
Everyone knows the Gorbo factory's the safe.
Yeah, the Gorbo factory is super safe.
How close is it to the water?
The Gorbo factory is on the water.
All right.
It's like a dock factory.
Near the
Look.
Ferris wheel?
The Seattle Ferris wheel.
Yeah, it's by the aquarium.
By the Seattle
That's
Pier.
Long Beach, bro.
Guys, I'm in favor of going, checking on her dad.
All right.
Maybe get some food,
That sounds good.
and then get in a boat, and then we ride.
We
this
live
out
on a boat.
We ride this out
Ride
on a
it
boat.
out on a yacht.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds tough, but
One of us has got to
I
have
guess-
a cat. Does anyone have a cat?
A cat?
0%. I'm allergic.
Catamaran.
Oh, Brody.
Yeah.
You guys didn't see that.
This is a genuine moment of like,
Yeah.
All right, we'll go to the Gorbo factory. Why? I guess, because where else are we going to go?
Thanks,
Do you have any
guys.
ideas?
No, I was going to say go towards the water, if that's true.
Look, we killed 2 birds with 1 rock.
as you guys are deliberating, ahead of you, like you're seeing a parade from far away, you see hundreds of people walking like the grid pattern of Seattle. I don't think it's in a grid, but maybe it is. They're like walking past you at an intersection like several hundred feet away. They don't notice you. But as like a bunch of people like stagger past, one thing really sticks out. In the middle of the parade of these zombies, there is a round, rolling thing that is also moving with the zombies, just rolling over itself. And it is hundreds of fused people
Ew.
and animals in one massive amalgamation.
It's just like Katamari.
Yeah.
This chat.
It exists.
It might have been
I think it might exist. I think in a Nintendo
wow.
Power magazine, this might have been
Yeah.
a feature.
I read about it in
You
Electronic
guys
Gaming Monthly.
Katamari.
Despite us being an art student and a jock, we're still nerds.
Yeah. Everybody loves video games.
Everybody loves Katamari.
Laying out in front of you, we have like, there are two things that you guys notice, like just peering out. You guys over here, probably like looking around on the sidewalk, there's a subway entrance. There's like a little underground public transit. You guys, moving off to the side as you stare at that parade, there are, if you look up in the skyscrapers of Seattle,
Yeah?
showing my ass on not knowing Seattle
No, it's
geography.
true.
You guys see that there seems to be like some kind of apparatus spanning from building to building, hundreds of feet up in the air.
I'm willing to do that because, I've done a lot of performance art where I do like trapeze work.
You do
balancing.
trapeze?
That is
Well,
up
not
in the
well,
sky.
but I did it.
You mean
know.
you, like, sit
Well, I
on
had
the swing?
I had a rope that was like 2 inches off the ground.
I don't feel safe confining ourselves underground.
Then let's go up.
All in favor of up?
Let's go up.
Up?
How do we go up though?
I thought we were going to see my daddy.
Well, I know, but that's a safe way to go around because you see that parade of gigantic.
Oh,
shit.
yeah. The big rolling thing?
But they don't. I think up there will be safe.
What if they're afraid of heights?
Yeah, they're probably afraid of heights.
I know they're afraid of water.
So they're probably afraid of heights.
Yeah, the two most
Okay.
fears.
Close up on you. Yeah, just
So they're probably afraid of heights.
full power down.
Maybe
Yeah.
we can go into one of these buildings, try and grab what we can as we go up and see if we can go from there.
There's probably some food in one of these apartment buildings.
Right next to you guys, there is like a massive, like one of these apparatuses is extending from a building next to you guys across to a next building, and you do see like there seems to be like a path that continues all along
Okay,
the top.
let's do it.
Let's go up.
Let's
Looks
do
like
it.
we're traveling Lost Boys style.
You guys
Yeah.
walk towards the automatic doors of an apartment building that are kind of like broken open. You guys can easily just kind of like slide through, no problem. It is deeply quiet in here. Only like a little, just one little dripping sound in the back. The elevator system is open. The lights are like flickering on and off, like there's some kind of like backup generator maybe powering them, but not well.
Where's the doorman?
You look over to the doorman and you just see a eaten skeleton.
Oh. Never mind.
Whispering. I don't want to make any noise. I feel like the elevator will make a lot of noise.
I've also seen Final Destination 2. I don't know if that one's out yet, but people die in that. There was like a slew of elevator-related horror deaths in the early 2000s.
Final Destination is the best movie series ever made.
Okay, cool.
Look, guys, we need to take the elevator. We're hungry.
But what about this? But maybe Savannah's right. Maybe we should
Stairs?
take the stairs.
Like 50 stories?
It's high.
My legs are tired.
Yeah, his tiny little legs are tired.
You need to do some more work on your legs. Just a heads up. Before.
Look.
Throw me down in the water.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's any consolation to anyone, I'll press the button
Thank you, Bernardo.
on the elevator
Okay, Bernardo.
so that if anything goes wrong, I'll die.
Wow.
That's
Very heroic
That's
of
really
you.
brave of you.
That's how the elevator works.
That's how elevators work.
If you press the
If you
button.
press the button, you're the one in charge.
If you kill us, I'm gonna kill you.
Okay,
I believe that.
so you guys file onto the elevator.
I guess so.
Careful, be quiet.
Which button do you press? It's floors 1 through 50.
I press 50.
Okay.
Nice. Good call.
The
Yeah.
doors like
I hear elevators are actually really safe.
Yeah, I read about that.
I'm telling the elevator to be quiet.
Why are you...
Oh, this is fun.
Oh, that's actually more 90s-y. Yeah, it's Destiny's Child. You guys rise and rise and rise. Anything that you would like to do in the elevator before you pop out?
Guys, we need to be prepared for whatever's up there. Suggest we ready up. I need you to get your bat out.
My bat's been out.
Bernardo, can you use your unicycle as a weapon?
I have this chain
Sure.
with.
Hold it up, I like
Spikes.
spin the wheel.
Okay. I'm gonna have to stand behind you guys. Wait, no. I have my massive arms, and I'm also really tall.
Which
Therefore,
we love.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop my remaining shoe and put my hair up in a ponytail and tie it tight.
I have one other question for you guys. What do you guys think you're gonna do once we graduate?
I'm probably gonna meet my father in Italy.
Yeah,
You know, I haven't really thought that far ahead.
yeah.
I don't know if they do water polo after college.
I don't think they do, Brody.
Wherever you go, Gracie.
We're going to Italy.
Italy, I just said that.
You're gonna come with me, Savannah.
What's Bernardo contemplating?
He's thinking about something.
What are you thinking about, Bernardo?
Bernardo
I'm thinking about once I graduate from college and get my liberal arts degree.
Worth it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean the sky's gonna be the limit,
Yeah.
you know. But
Totally worth it.
Totally worth it.
I'll probably, you know, even though I'm broke, I don't have any money. I'll probably get like a really expensive loft somewhere and just kind of do shit and
Chill.
do drugs.
No, I get
and-
that.
I was thinking about maybe mime school,
Yeah.
just to do it. But I don't know. I'll probably travel and stay in hostels, even though I have $1 billion.
Elevator stops.
Thank God.
What floor is this?
38th floor.
Uh-oh.
Shit.
Guys, 12 floors isn't too bad.
The doors open up. You're like halfway between 38 and like the next floor up, so it's like a lean down situation. There's that, and then there is also like a hatch up in the top of the elevator. Like you could pop out of the hatch and go up if you wanted to boost each other out, that kind of thing. Up to you guys.
Guys, you've seen those movies where the elevator goes up and the person on the top just gets smashed? Mm-hmm. So I'm not doing
Impossible.
I'm ready to dive through. I'm ready. I will dive through. Will you guys dive through with me into the floor?
that. Yeah, you guys
Okay.
should make like a slide and me and Savannah will dive through on you guys.
I think whatever we should do should be fast.
Yeah, no, we definitely need to make this fast. Do you guys want to go
Like a
up or down?
groaning
Up or down
sound.
again? Do you guys want to go up the hatch and climb out through the?
No, I'm going.
Why not?
Let's hop down to the floor. What's one more floor to walk up?
I'm gonna hop down to the floor with Savannah.
Okay. You going first?
No.
You go first, Gracie.
No, Savannah's gonna go first to make sure everything's
Okay.
safe.
Okay, I'll go first.
Okay, thanks, Savannah.
And I pull you aside.
I got you, girl.
Are you okay with this?
I am always okay with this.
Okay.
I've got you, girl.
Savannah, I'm gonna put a tower pole in front of you. It's up to you.
What do you guys think?
Kind of funny if she doesn't do it and something f***ed up happens to me.
My body is split in half.
There is a completed one at the top, so you could pull from the second layer.
Yeah.
I think this one's looking kind of good.
Ooh. No, some of them like.
Oh, no.
You can abandon it at any time.
Abandon.
Really?
Oh, there's...
No way.
Okay. As you get out safely, the elevator does seem to like lurch. As you get out, you do see to your side like a thick metal pole that you could like try to like hold this open.
Okay, I would like to do that.
Okay.
like-
As you yank like between like the elevator floor and like the door, you hear like the creaking. Stop. You like reinforce it. Would everybody else like to pop out?
Yes, please.
Okay.
I give Savannah a huge hug. I'm like, thanks, bestie.
It does creak, but no pulls required. This elevator stays in place. There is an entrance to the door that like leads up to the stairs to your right if you would like to continue. Otherwise, what's on this floor, it looks like just like a office with a bunch of like big colorful computers with big translucent backs. You see there is like a ton of terrible snack food laid out all over the place, like chip bags and like Slim Jims and stuff that are just sort of like in a big open like take one kind of box for like, and welcome to a company name, Blamotech.
Nice. Guys,
This is where normal people work.
let's snap into a Slim Jim. Am I right?
That's awesome.
Can I look for like a tote bag that's like Blamotech
Good call.
branded?
Yeah. Oh, there's a store that's like 5 racks that is just
Great.
Blamotech merch: sweatshirt, tote bag, can opener, and one of them is like a fun promotional thing. It's just one object, but it's like a Blamotech flamethrower.
I was gonna be like, that's so far-fetched. Then I remembered Elon Musk's dumbass flame.
So I grab bag.
You grab bag.
I grab bag and
grab bag.
and I sleep a bunch of snacks in there. And I say, hey, look at that flamethrower.
It looks like a super soaker.
Okay,
Like it's
well,
like colorful and
That's
like
Look at that thing.
do you guys want me to take it? Because I don't have it. You guys all have guns, or you guys.
I do not have a gun, Brody.
Sorry. You guys all have weapons. I feel like it's only fair that I finally get a weapon.
Okay, yeah, you get the flamethrower because I'm holding a unicycle.
Okay, that was your choice.
True.
Nobody
You
knows
chose
about my
this
weapon.
life.
Okay,
The
guys.
flail that you're holding.
Oh, yeah. Right. This
Look,
is the weapon.
I'm willing to share.
Just take it, Brody. My God.
Just take the flamethrower, dude.
Okay, I snatched it off the rack real
There is
fast.
a sound deep from within Blamotech. Out from under cubicle, you see one person just kind of like poke their heads out. You see the wriggling immediately of on, and as they come around the corner, you see another person fused to that person, and then another person fused to that person. It's like a 3-person sideways human centipede, not butt to mouth, but like shoulder to shoulder, and they all just like. All 3 of them scream at like a different tone, and they gallop towards you shockingly quickly.
Oh, my
All
God.
right, flamethrower.
Yeah, I pump it up. I can assume if it's a super soaker, I pump it up, and I hit the thing and I aim.
It's like a napalm flame.
Yeah, so it shoots like it's.
As you wheel towards this thing, like screaming towards you, please make a tower pull
Oh, my God.
or fail.
No, everyone knows what happens when a flamethrower fails. Everyone dies.
Ripping over desks, computers shattering as they fall to the floor.
I'm going this blue.
The sun has just peaked over the horizon, lighting the gray up with dawn.
You're about to die, bro.
Brody steps
Sir.
out in front.
Sir.
The light lights on the edge of the flamethrower. You've squirted it up, built up the pressure.
No. No.
Uh-oh.
Stop.
Oh my god.
Sir.
He's beginning to believe.
Sir.
Holy shit.
This thing gets covered in fire. It reels back. It doesn't drop, but it screams and tries to pat at itself. You see bloodworms on fire popping out of this amalgamation and just hitting the ground and wriggling and burning and dying. What do we do?
Run! Let's run into the
We
stairwell.
run.
Close the door behind us.
Stairwell?
I kind of want to smack one of them so they don't get us too fast.
Okay, you want to like give it another smack?
Yeah, like with
using your-
my little like,
Your chain, ball and
flail?
chain?
I say we get out of here.
No, Brody.
You guys all make it for the doors, just
Yeah.
like booking it away, flamethrower back up. You step forward, bare feet bleeding on the linoleum tile.
They love that.
Yeah.
I need to do this.
Hit it with a flail once.
Shut up, Bernardo.
Hand reaches up to try to grab at you as you stand over the thing, and you whip it back and forth. Please choose to or not
yeah.
to make a
Amanda,
tower pull.
please.
Amanda, please.
Amanda, please.
No. We're gonna say no to literally anyone you touch.
no, no,
Oh
no.
my god.
Nope.
We're getting. Oh my god.
She's beginning to believe.
Wait. No, that will completely me. Oh, no, it won't.
Literally any of these would. I want to see like professional Jenga.
You guys are doing a very good job. Oh god.
Oh God, here we go.
It's moving, it's moving.
Here's the hard part.
Oh shit.
You slam down on top of this thing, it stops screaming as
Whoa.
you crush the middle body with like and the two ones on the exterior are still burning and lose their ability to like stand up because they're being held down by this weight. Do you want to book it?
Yes, and then I want to say, my father can take away fruit from you guys at any point. Just a heads up. Book it.
Book it back out into the door. You guys start making your way up the stairs. There are 12 floors to quickly run up. And you start to hear like a rats are running around on the ground. And as you are sprinting up the stairs, like kicking a rat aside, you see one of the rats gets like on like the railing next to you. You're leading the way, right?
Yeah, yeah.
As it's there, and you just see like it opened its mouth. And you see one giant fat bloodworm is the tongue. And it lunges on top of you and attempts to like bite into your shoulder. Bernardo,
Yeah.
it's up to you.
Okay.
One pull.
No art is going to save you right now, buddy. Get in there.
It's like I paint it. I begin to draw.
I begin.
He just breaks into an opera number.
Okay.
Sir.
No, the top ones are like really together. Oh, yeah. Oh my
no,
god.
no, no, no.
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 No,
You're a
no,
wild
no,
man.
no.
Okay.
No, no, no.
Sir. Sir.
Shane.
It's because of
Try-
Spencer's placement earlier of
try
some of them.
these.
Bro!
Some of these are like,
Try these.
Hey man, try this. Hey, do your thing you were talking about earlier.
Yeah.
I do genuinely want to try that. It just wouldn't work.
No, it would not.
I want to do the thing I said Eric could do earlier.
Oh, there we go.
Okay, okay.
King. Okay. Okay.
Sometimes it's the easy ones that mess you up though. Okay.
King.
Wow,
Sir.
Shane really f***ed us with that one.
Wow.
Okay. What do? You grab the rat?
I just grab it and go, ah!
squishes a rat up. The bloodworm like squishes its way out of the body and hits the ground. You
And I
guys
hit
are
it.
all,
I hit it real fast with a.
yeah, you're just like vaporizing rats with a flamethrower. You guys are running up top to the top floor. Bust the door open. It is a beautiful open penthouse. Windows everywhere. There is what looked like a very thick pathway. It is f***ing not. It is a ladder, 50-foot ladder, laid out between two windows, covered by a sheet. And all of a sudden, you just see like a flood of rats start coming up from the stairs, coming out of the windows. You see just the path in front of you leading out. There's, of course, the elevator you could call if you wanted to abandon this, but otherwise,
No, I
We
think
made it
have to
this
go.
far.
Is there a kitchen with an eyesight?
Pick a number between 1 and 5.
4.
There's a kitchen.
Okay. Can I run to the kitchen and you know how it has like the spray attachment?
Yes.
Can I try that?
Nozzle? Okay. You go to the nozzle. You hit spray. I need you to pull a tower.
Guys, this is crazy!
Oh no.
What?
This, I'm gonna say that this is a very consequential one if you succeed.
What do you mean?
Like it'll just really help you guys.
Oh.
Oh.
Because otherwise this is gonna be, oh my god.
This will be really
So-
cool if it works, and really bad if it
Really
doesn't.
Trey bad.
You could try up there. You could try this.
Oh my
Ooh,
god.
actually, the
This
up,
thing
the up
is
tough.
glued together at some point. Oh.
Oh no, the up is. Courtney, no.
You might want to go to the other side.
Yeah.
Yeah, you might want to pull.
I think going down here.
There's nothing
which-
left down there.
this one. Or this
No, they are not budging in there.
Yeah, guys, this is looking bad.
Ooh, oh.
Is that there? You
No, it's too much weight on there.
What? I would go back to that top one.
Okay. I don't think so.
No, pull it.
No.
No.
You gotta
No.
be careful.
No. Do not pull it.
Which one would you do?
Oh, you could do that one.
Yeah, that's allowed. This is the most stressful part of this game.
You can use your.
Do you want to abandon the pull?
No, no. I wanted to yell poopy.
Poopy!
Oh, poopy.
I want to live so bad.
The rats flood towards you.
Oh my god. Savannah!
You're good. You're good.
Savannah!
Psychotic. Okay. The water springs forth. It's like something's wrong with the pipe. This is way too much water pressure on this thing. The water hits the rats and they all roll onto their back and scream. The bloodworms vacate the rat bodies so hard to the point where the rats are ripped apart. And there's just a puddle of worms and flesh on the ground as they hit the water puddle. All of them kind of roll back up on each other. You have time, all 4 of you, to try to get across this open pathway or take the elevator down, whatever you want to do. It's a rickety looking path.
Bernardo books it onto the ladder.
Okay.
Stop going
But he's on
without
his
us.
unicycle. He's
I get on the unicycle.
Bernardo hits the unicycle. Bernardo, as you
So dumb.
roll across and I said before,
A ladder.
the ladder.
50-foot ladder. But the unicycle has a pretty big wheel, so it kind
Big
of.
wheel.
This feels like the perfect use for a unicycle.
Yeah, exactly.
Joseph Gordon-Levitt ain't got nothing
Yeah.
on Bernardo. You hit the unicycle, get up on it. It is like a blustery, windy night. The sun is coming over the mountains. It just like barely gets in your eyes. And you roll across.
Yeah.
Would you like to pull? Would
Yeah.
you like to fail?
No. I can't really fail here.
Yeah.
There is no such thing as failure. Guys, I've got this.
We're all just sitting there watching like, this is a bad idea.
Like, there's no such thing as bad ideas.
Nope.
Jesus Christ.
Guys, don't worry.
Oh my God. Why are you guys so good at Django?
Guys, I've got it. Whoa.
Bernardo, the sun comes up over the thing just as you hit, and it's just like, your body flicks to the side. Bernardo, you turn back as the unicycle just slowly tips. A unicycle, alone, tumbles through the air. You guys all watch hundreds of feet as Bernardo tumbles down to the earth. Bernardo, what are the last thoughts that go through your mind as you turn and see the pavement?
Oh my.
Oh no.
As this happens, though, the unicycle, where it would have tumbled after Bernard, gets hooked on the ladder. kind of acting as like a midway point where if you fell off the ladder, you would be able to grab it.
Thanks, man.
Now, let's take a quick stop and let's rebuild this tower.
I can't believe you went on your unicycle on a ladder.
Okay,
That's how he would have wanted to go.
The tower is rebuilt. Bernardo has left us. Bernardo, from the grave, if you do us the honor of making this quite a bit harder now.
Okay.
Pull 6 blocks and put them as you will.
You know, you
You can do it with 2 hands. No need to worry about like being careful.
do this one, because that one's pretty standard.
You can be as nice or mean as you want.
Let's see. Let's take out.
That'll work.
There's one there. It's 2. Let's see. Is this?
Yep, looking good.
There's one there. Okay, I'll take some of these. Ooh, that one's good.
4.
Dude. It's like you don't even care about us.
Oh
I don't
my
think he
God,
did.
he's
He
making
literally-
that middle section so
He
bad.
left us alone so many times, you guys.
He was really just unicycling his way to death.
Unicycling across a ladder
We weren't there.
is
did not
absurd.
care.
Him and his unicycle and his
Okay.
joints.
Are you crazy?
It's already bad.
It's already bad.
Okay,
I'm really gonna miss.
there we are, folks. Oh, it's bad already. That looks really awful. I will neaten it up here.
Look, they were the best ones to get.
Okay,
Is that how you play Jenga?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a
Bernardo.
mouse.
That's
not popular.
Wow.
Too late.
That's too early.
Too early.
Yeah, too early.
Who
But that could be
is-
something.
Yeah, that could be something someday. As you guys watch from the ladder, Bernardo drops out of sight. He is into the ground. Yeah, impressioned in
But
only his
it's
top.
gorgeous, the splatter paint.
It's a Jackson
His physique.
Pollock result.
I'm like, I could have caught him.
Okay, buddy.
You guys,
So sweet, Brody.
the rats are very waylaid by this water jet that hit them. However, they are not stopped. They're just regathering themselves into a swarm again. Bernardo is gone. You have watched him drop off of this rickety ladder across the building. Who is next across, or are we abandoning the ladder in general?
The ladder seems pretty f***ed up, you guys.
the unicycle, they're just like,
I'm like, look, but we could use the unicycle to get across. It's like something we could grab onto.
Or like, we're pretty limber. We're 3 college athletes, you know? I think we could do this.
I could use it like,
Finals. What if we don't make it to finals?
Rat amalgamation is moving and swarming together.
Okay, let's go.
Bernardo
Savannah?
never made it to finals.
I think it's all about swiftness.
This was Bernardo's final class project. This was his thesis.
Brody, you're making me really sad.
Yeah, I am sad. You should be. He was a good man.
Would it make
all
you
right.
feel better if I did it first?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm gonna freaking
She's great.
long
at
jump
this.
this shit.
Shane, since Bernardo is dead, I'm gonna ask you, what horrible thing happens right now?
bats.
Bats everywhere. All of a sudden, as the rats are beginning to come up into like this kind of large ball of rats, it looks like it probably won't get through the window, it's so big, but bats begin to pour out of the ceiling, like wriggling. Again, their wings are infested, and they're not even good at flying anymore because they're so broken down, but they are going to like drop out of the ceiling and start kind of crawling after you on the ladder if we're heading towards the ladder. Are you heading out first?
I'm swiftly gonna run across.
Swiftly, a quick American, what's the American Ninja Warrior?
Yeah.
You just like start ripping across the ladder. Please make a pull for me.
Okay.
Oh my God.
We're gonna be pulling a lot now. Now that
Okay.
we're into like the meat of this.
I hate bats.
Okay. You rip across the bats. You're just swapping the bats away before they get a chance to like bite you. Even a bloodworm like makes its way under your shoulder, and you flick it before it can like burrow its way into your body. You see a little bite mark where it tried to get into your skin. But you are
What flicking they worm? right?
Jesus
Brody.
Christ.
Brody,
Good God.
you're literally gonna kill
Can
us.
it be the same pull as
Yes, it can
when
be
I
the
try to
same
make it
pull.
across? So I say that as
you're running across.
I see Savannah flick it off. I say, "Who
Talk
am
about-
flicking a worm?" As I begin to run.
Please make a pull. Savannah, you blast out into the next building. Ahead of you, you see much like this pathway continues across the sky, but no longer are they like rickety ladder pathways. Oh my God. Almost while we weren't looking. They're like much more sturdy, well-built pathways now. This is just like the preliminary rickety pathway. You are across, flicking the worm, bam. The bats swarming overhead are unable to get to you. Gracie, you are alone in this building now. You see everybody successfully. The wheelchair still swinging ominously.
I think Gracie has dropped her like badass behavior and she's like literally in tears right now. She's like, I hate bats.
Like, Gracie!
You look down and see that there are zombies walking over to Bernardo's body and leaning down on the body.
Get away from him! You guys suck!
I'm like, "Don't look. Do you want me to come over and get you?" And carry you across because I'm so strong.
Yes.
Yes.
I really do because I'm really scared right now. And I don't want to end up like Bernardo. Oh my God, they're eating him.
They're all vomiting bloodworms onto Bernardo's body. As you see eventually, like as you're staring down, we probably won't get to what happens, but we will see what happens to Bernardo in a second. Would you please,
Wait,
since you're coming back to get her,
I changed my mind.
I'm halfway across. No.
Brody, that's very sweet of you, but I feel like I have to do this.
Okay, bitch, then do it now!
Okay.
bat slams into your shoulder. As the bat slams into you, you're fighting off the bat and attempting to cross. I need 2 pulls.
Brody, I wish I sent you to come get me.
You can abandon either pull, and if you succeed one and not the other, you can tell me which one you succeed and which one you fail. Like, if you want to not cross effectively, you can stop and still have gotten the bat off of you. If you want, you can cross effectively and the bat gets to you. If you want to abandon the second. Otherwise, just go ahead and make 2 pulls.
Oh, God.
This is crazy.
My father owns a company. I can cross a ladder. Here we go.
It's looking good.
Oh, is it okay that
You're good? Yeah, you can switch hands, just not 2 at the same time. Okay. Which one was that? Crossing or getting the bat off?
Getting the bat off.
Okay. Flick the bat off, it like flies down to the ground.
Bernardo, watch out. Oh, it doesn't matter.
And this is for crossing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, we put glue on one of these just to with y'all.
Dude.
I don't know about that
You
one
got
either.
this, you got this.
Yeah, that one actually is.
Yeah, that's looking pretty good.
Barracuda. Dun, 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 dun. That's around that time.
Well done. Yes, and you are across.
Yes!
Just bang, bang, bang across the ladder. Bat goes flying. You are all across into the next chamber. Bats are slowly making their way across the ladder as you stare down at Bernardo's ruined body from the 100 feet fall.
Awful.
They all sort of separate from his body and walk past, and you see a mangled Bernardo stand.
I'm like, he's back.
No, bro.
It's all right.
Bernardo, you are dead. But there's just like the faintest shimmer of like consciousness there where you like just have like the barest knowledge of who you are and what you are. But none of your motor skills are like within your control. There is a wriggling that you cannot feel moving in your body that is spurring your body onward. You stare up. Suddenly your vision becomes obscured by just like rolling worms.
Oh, God.
You see your friends for the last time. And you feel like you should really share something with them.
Art is dead.
Bernardo stares
Thanks.
dagger. The worms pouring out of Bernardo's, that like last utterance is lost to the wind. You guys do not hear it. Bernardo, those are some really good hosts for the worms that you need to pass for the body that you've got. You guys see Bernardo disappear into the bottom floor of the building you are in.
Guys, we gotta run. Look, clear path. All the way.
Okay, do you guys want to head across the much more stable pathways between buildings now?
Bernardo is on our ass. I thought he was gonna die peacefully.
We don't know what he wants. He could want to be. He could be. Maybe there's something left of him, and he wants to come befriend us.
Hope
Gracie?
he doesn't paint all the time now. Yes?
You feel like in your stomach.
Oh my God, guys, my stomach really hurts.
Is it your period?
No.
And I'm like, ew.
Pull.
Get to that tower. Get to that tower.
Like that's why you've been such a bitch this whole time.
Brody, I'm gonna f***ing kill you.
Now
Brody.
you have to pull.
Pull from
If the tower falls, you just have to learn something.
Okay.
Oh my God. Impervious.
Ew.
Don't laugh too
Don't
hard.
laugh on the table.
Don't laugh too hard. You're shaking the tower.
Careful.
My God.
All right. Once again, unpunished from your actions.
God, you're gonna survive till you're an old man.
Terrible mindset is
Don't they always?
reinforced.
Yeah, they
They
do.
do. They live forever, those bastards. Okay. You guys start ripping across the sky bridges, yes?
Yes.
Yes, nothing else? Okay. Bernardo's lost to the underbelly of this building. Supposedly you've left him in the dust. As you start ripping across these bridges, you feel that like grumble in your stomach. And you have like something like a very strong pain in your brain. Like just like a big migraine as you're crossing one of these open sky bridges. As you do that, please, if you would like to, you like kind of go to your knee on one of these like bridges. It's not like a ladder, so it's a thick pathway. As you go to your knee, you can either make a pull or you can choose not to and fail.
I'm gonna make a pull.
Okay, go ahead.
Do they see me on my knee, like hurting?
You hit one knee. The rest, you guys like make your way to like the last of like 10 buildings in a row that you've gotten to. The pathway kind of ends and you see the water is like now within view past like the dock is a pretty clear shot now. All these beautiful big yachts laid out in the dock. One such yacht, I believe one of our family owns a yacht. Yes, did we say who?
Do we want to say it was Bernardo's?
I think it was Bernardo.
Bernardo's boat, right? Bernardo, what was
And
your
Bernardo's
family?
boat.
What was your family's boat's name?
The Fink don't swim.
The Fink don't swim.
and I took that personally, and I'm really mad about that. I'm like, you can do both.
You do see it like laid out in the harbor from what you've heard from Bernardo. Please make a pull, Gracie.
Sorry, the Fink or swim.
Yeah.
Think or swim. Think or swim.
Fink or swim.
Think don't swim.
Yeah, Fink don't swim.
Think don't swim.
Fink,
Think or
just
swim.
Think or swim.
Or Fink or float.
Think or swim.
Maybe I do have my
Like sink or swim is a phrase.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh my God.
Dude, well done.
Queen.
Okay. As you hit a knee, you feel something cough up in your stomach and like move its way through your gut, and you spit out a single wriggling. They are past you in the building.
I'm not gonna tell them.
This question wasn't even posed. I don't say anything.
Shit.
I was like, shit.
That's insane.
You make your
Amazing.
way carefully across the sky bridge.
I just go, it's nothing. It's nothing.
The Fink or swim sits in the harbor. There is a shockingly zombie-less area near the water. Seemingly they have kind of moved far away. You see that big, Katamari style zombie rolling thing move forward and like kind of like turn the corner and move away from you guys. And you see there is like what is basically a giant slide that is like a downward ramp that leads down to like the road before the dock. Do we want to take the slide down?
Woo!
Slide.
There's also an elevator if you guys want to try to take the elevator.
No more
I think we learned our
elevators.
lesson about
Elevator
elevators.
takes too long.
Let's do a slide.
I've
Maybe-
always wanted to, you know.
Should we all go together?
I think we should hold hands and do it.
Okay, but you gotta stop saying up shit.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, let's slide.
As you guys like look at the slide and you're like, let's do it together, you hear like a from behind you. You turn around, Bernardo,
I f***ing knew it.
worms wreathed in worms.
Oh,
is ripping across the sky bridge behind you towards your building. Yeah, just no regard for life whatsoever.
Doing like cartwheels.
Yeah.
Leaving worms behind, just like dropping them off. He is so thoroughly covered. Bernardo, you have, again, it's like severe aggression and like a need to pass these worms on. You are not in there.
Yeah.
What, is there something Bernardo would, from his id, scream? You guys see a like honk screaming Bernardo, moving like absolutely like a Terminator towards you. Are we hitting the slide all the way down?
Yes.
Jump onto the slide?
Yes.
Okay. As you all leap down, this is pretty sturdy. No pulls required.
Okay.
You start ripping down the slide. It's very, very fast. As you get to the end, you realize that there is nothing to stop you guys from just like slamming into pavement at like 90 miles an hour from the angle of this. I need to we'll end this episode on 1 pull each. You can, of course, choose to fail and sustain a very severe injury.
No, I'm gonna pull.
I'm gonna pull.
Okay.
Y'all go first.
Can I like try to put my feet down on the slide to try to
100%.
like
She's ready
stop
to take
yourself?
on the inertia.
Okay, yeah.
And run.
Go ahead.
like stop it?
She's gonna tuck and roll.
Looking pretty okay, but it's
really, not really.
You might want to get up. Oh my god. Clear.
Clear.
You stop yourself.
Fails, you
Ow, 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 ow.
Butt metal burn.
Oh.
You tumble to the side off the like 10 feet off the asphalt and just slam into the ground. You are okay. You are successfully on the ground. Your bruised shoulder, but otherwise you're all right. Who is after you?
Guys, it's not that bad.
Savannah. Guys, it's not that bad. Let's see if it's that bad. Whoa.
Whoa.
I'm blessed by the Jenga gods, I think.
Yeah, that's a bold thing to say without it fully pulled out.
Yep.
Oh my god, I want to throw up. Bloodworms.
Bloodworms. That would be so up if you threw up a bloodworm.
Yeah, if I could David Blaine that and
Yeah.
swallow something and regurgitate it later.
This is
Okay, Savannah, you roll off the slide accidentally into your arms as you pick yourself up. You grab her. You are both alive at the dock.
accidentally in love.
Are we pulling or are we failing? Brody Shrek.
Accidentally in love.
From
Brody,
Shrek?
get off the slide.
I'm pulling.
I like to think before he does
my
go
God.
to go down the side, he just hears like Brody, and it's him as, but Bernardo's just like this, just like.
Yeah.
Holding a hand out.
Holy shit.
You turn back really quick, seeing Bernardo at the top of the slide, wind blowing through his hair.
And I mouth Bernardo.
Bernardo tumbles down the slide and falls from the great height again. Immediately
Oh
up.
my god.
Like, guys, I think he's really gone this time.
Bernardo picks himself off the ground, his whole face smashed flat.
What's up?
Bernardo's body, Jennifer's body, I don't know why that jumped into my head.
Bernardo's
Bernardo's
body.
body
That's hot.
stops at a certain point as it gets close enough to the water, and sort of just like glassy-eyed turns away and walks back into the parade of these zombie-like creatures that are moving through the streets of Seattle, or our version of Seattle. Now, just a quick little recap on our mechanics. We have a very skeletal tower before us. Remember that if I ask you to pull, you may refuse and simply accept a failure of the given task or the given circumstance. You may, of course, push the tower over on purpose if you wish to heroically sacrifice yourself for your friends. And we now hurtle towards the conclusion of our story.
We've also learned we're all very good at Jenga.
We're all
Yeah.
alarmingly good at Jenga here, and I am not happy about it.
This zone is the most fucked up.
Yeah.
It quickly got real middle light, which is gonna it's gonna come back to bite us. I feel the tension
It's
already.
top heavy, like your character.
Exactly.
Yeah,
By design.
your pizza-shaped body.
It's a Dorito.
It's a burrito, so sorry.
Clear.
The Thinkorswim, a beautiful yacht, 3 floors. There's a beautiful observation deck up top with the steering wheel. The mid deck's like a full dining room, and then of course there's like a bottom layer that you can't even see. That's like mostly under the water at this point, and it's all just like kind of roped up at the dock. As you're approaching the boat, the water seems extremely calm. The boats, however, are still kind of like rocking back and forth in kind of like an unnatural way. Not too much to think about. Maybe there's just a current moving on underneath there. But you guys seem to be scot-free. This boat appears to just be in front of you. Obviously, there's nothing stopping you from getting on the boat. Would we like to proceed forward onto the boat, or would we like to call an audible and try something else?
Boat time.
I think it's time.
Do we want to check on your dad?
Maybe we can take the boat to the factory.
Yeah, we can pull up on one of the. That feels safe. I think right now, before going back to the horde, I'd say let's get on the boat.
We need to be in water, surrounded by water.
Yeah, these things are avoiding water. We know that Gracie Gorbo, the heir to the Gorbo Fruits fortune,
It's bananas.
it's bananas. And a kid drinks banana juice on the
Yeah,
commercial.
exactly.
You know that your father is somewhere. You guys have found a map quest, which I think we have since lost. We do know that it is along the water's edge. So perhaps if we just sail along the coastal line, we might find the factory.
Oh yeah.
Look, yeah, I'm getting antsy. Let's get on this boat.
Okay.
Get on the boat. You guys hop onto the boat. It's a little rickety, a little clumsy. The water's moving everything quite a lot. There's 3 places to explore. There's obviously the top with the steering wheel. There's the middle dining area with the windows you can kind of see into. Seems empty in there. And then there is the bottom hatch of the boat.
I want to go up.
I want to go up too.
Okay.
Cool.
I want to throw the rope or whatever you.
I want to push off.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
push
yeah.
off.
Yeah,
Let's
you
throw
guys
the
are
rope
gonna
and push
untie
off.
really
Yeah.
quick. Okay, untie. You guys are unmoored, so the boat is kind of rocking a little bit free. You kind of feel it go into the boat that's next to it. The boat does still need to turn on though.
Yeah.
Yeah, we go heading up to the top.
We're
you
heading
two?
up. We're gonna look.
I've turned on a yacht before.
You get up to the top. There's an ignition, classic like a car. There is no key in the ignition. It doesn't appear to be
Push
one
to start?
anywhere. No push to
Do you
start.
think that this key will work? As Gracie grabs her thing and she looks at her friends.
Yeah, try. I'm down to try anything at this point, Gracie.
Literally.
It's my key to
Sure.
my journal. Do you think it'll work on this yacht?
You're going to stick a golden key into this lock. Gold, famously a really good conducting metal. Go ahead and pull from the tower, please.
This could be
Unless
big.
you don't want to.
No, I do.
Okay. Oh my god, I've forgotten that one is. Oh my goodness.
Oh, I know. I know.
It moved
All
easy.
to put a gold
She's
key.
gonna electrocute
know.
herself and
Guys,
die.
but imagine if this works.
Oh my god.
Well, I wasn't sure if people were gonna be like, no, Gracie.
Every time you touch it and it wobbles, I feel my stomach curl up.
He just so.
That's looking good.
Are you sure about
I
that?
don't think it is.
You can always abandon it.
Bruh.
This was a mistake.
Not too late.
I just go for the worst piece ever.
Don't pull a
Just
different
have
one.
all of them 75% out.
Yeah, you just.
Actually, I think you might be okay.
Nope.
I don't
nope.
think you're okay.
Nope. No.
Do you want to abandon it, or do you want to keep going?
Or do you want to sacrifice?
Don't forget,
yourself?
if you knock this tower over, you die. I want to puke.
And put it on the side closest to you.
Brittle.
Brittle.
Oof.
Okay.
It doesn't fit,
It doesn't work.
but the gold is malleable enough that you just keep digging it in there, and you feel like a.
Oh my god!
journal key!
You're a genius. It totally fit.
Thank you.
Were you sleeping with Bernardo's dad?
Whoa! Guys, the ship's on!
The engine hums to life, and as it does, you hear something at the bottom of the boat. There's the hatch at the bottom that leads to the belly of the boat. You hear a The trap door opens, and stepping out of the trap door, Shane?
Is Reuben. He comes out, he's got a joint in his mouth. He's 60 years old, looks like Jerry Garcia, long gray hair, big gray beard. He's wearing like Tommy Bahama. He had like a hat on. He's like, whoa! What the f? Yo, what are you, I got the keys. How'd you start the ignition, man? Are you magic?
This is our friend's boat.
And I'm like, a pirate! And I shoot him with a flamethrower.
Are you doing that? You're shooting the flamethrower? Please, pull from the tower.
Sir, please,
Brody, you gotta stop being such a fucking dumbass.
Dude, I got scared!
Brody, he's not a pirate.
Please say something.
He's not a pirate.
Do I get to pull to try to dodge it?
Hell yeah, we'll get there.
my God.
Jesus Christ.
Dude, do not sneak up on me when I have this thing.
That is so f***ing
Such
funny.
a college
You're crazy,
bro
you're
thing
crazy.
to say.
No.
We're on minute 4?
Please stop.
Spencer, no.
Please.
Gets this one.
I think
Don't-
that one
I
will
don't-
be better
I think
now.
that one-
Actually, no, I think that will be better now because
Oh,
the
you
top
know what?
one
You're
is
okay.
positioning.
You're.
Okay,
Get it up there now, get it up there now, get it up there now, bro. Get it up there
Put it
now.
on the middle one, put it on the middle.
Okay.
Oh my God.
I don't even know we just helped him.
I got scared, dude. This old man came at me. He looks like a pirate.
Reuben.
He's in Tommy Bahama.
Yeah.
Dude, he's a modern pirate.
Oh my God.
Okay, sorry.
Sea captain.
This, I will say, Dread doesn't have like a huge mechanic for PvP, but we're on the fly now, baby. So the flamethrower blasts towards Reuben. Reuben, you can either
God.
choose to fail getting out of the way, which means you will survive. I don't know what that's gonna look like. Or you may
Perfectly
try to pull to
melts
fully
his-
avoid the flamethrower.
Just melts his
He's the
beard
nicest
off.
person. Literally so sweet.
We don't know that. We
That's
don't
so
know that.
easy.
I was gonna not worry about it, but
Holy shit.
The hatch drops.
oh shit!
The deck begins to burn.
Uh-oh, you freaking idiot.
Thanks, Brody.
Dude, we don't know that guy's story.
Now I won't be able to open
Can
my
I
journal.
take my shirt off and pat?
You
Savannah!
absolutely can.
Okay, shirt removed.
And you're trying to pat out the. As you take your shirt off, does the journal fall out?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's her
Gracie.
journal.
Oh, yes, it's your journal, right? Okay, so your journal falls onto the deck as you whip your shirt off and try to bash the flames out. I'm gonna need you to make a pull from this tower. Oh my God! You can always choose
over
to
here.
fail.
I fail.
You choose to fail?
I fail.
Okay. As you choose to fail, your journal with your meticulous notes, 237, 415, love Nickelback, 517, I'm feeling an itch on my shoulder, whatever. It drops into the fire and immediately catches. Your shirt burns away almost instantly. You're holding like a flaming rag, and the boat is on fire.
I'm like, guys, I have an idea. And I jump overboard.
Okay.
What?
My natural habitat.
Brody jumps in the water, feeling pretty confident in the water. Okay, got it.
I'm just there in the flames, like,
Okay,
I
the boat
wasted my
is
journal
fully
sheet.
on fire.
It would make sense if there's like a hose
I was gonna look for
Reuben
a-
has down in.
You absolutely, based on what we talked about with Reuben, you absolutely can pop the hatch open and start spraying the hose.
All right, Reuben pops up with a hose. He's like, "Oh shit!" Whoa.
As you douse the flames with this hose, again, this is like the whole shower is hooked up to this thing. I'm actually not even going to require a pull because the napalm that pumps out of your Super Soaker flamethrower burns off pretty quickly, and like the plastic of the boat doesn't catch. A couple of ropes light on fire. You are easily able to just like douse those with water. Reuben, you said you were wearing a Tommy Bahama. Are you wearing bottoms or
Yeah, he's got some
swim
khaki
trunks?
shorts.
Oh, khaki shorts.
Not like linen?
You guys see this 60-year-old stoner come out of the bottom of this boat. Is there anything? You're in the water.
I'm bobbing. I'm like,
Yep.
fill me up. Sorry.
I'm pissed. Savannah's so mad. She's done everything she could.
yeah.
She's just pissed.
Brody, I have a question for you. You're a water polo player.
Yes.
You usually wear goggles, right?
Yeah. Usually got him.
Do you think-
Usually got him up here.
Do you think you can open your eyes underwater?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
As you dive into the water, eyes open, you see the bottom of the boat is like covered in little barnacles. When you float a little closer to them, like seeing like how incredibly thickly they have like glommed onto the boat, barnacles are like hard-shelled little creatures with
That
like
have
the
a
little
little-
mushy inside,
yeah.
right? Out of the barnacles that are stuck to this thing, you see a little white worm. Not the same color as the other ones, just white. Is kind of like trying to poke you. Just like pokes out of the barnacle, and then the hundreds of barnacles around it, they all extend little pseudopod worms. They're not flying out of the barnacles or anything at you, but they clearly seem to be thriving in here.
The boat has worms.
Wait, I thought that they didn't do well.
These must be
But I
different.
don't know this.
Yeah.
because
Yeah,
So
tell
I
us.
so I am floating in the water and I start screaming out, "The boat has worms. The boat has worms."
Dunna,
Yeah.
dunna,
No.
dunna.
So I
Dun,
probably
dun,
shouldn't
dun,
swim.
dun,
I swim
dun,
back at
dun,
the shore.
dun, dun, dun. As you are like swimming back to shore, you said
Yeah.
you're like get like the boat has
Or
worms.
sorry, I'm swimming up to the. I want to.
The back of the boat to get up?
Is there like there's like those metal
Yeah, yeah. If
ladders,
it's like, yeah,
right?
I
Is
would
there
like to
one?
climb back up on the boat to rejoin.
Cool. You guys all see a fin poke out of the water and starts moving towards Brody, kind of like lazily and slowly. Do you warn him at all? Anybody on the
Yeah.
boat?
Yo, dude. got a thing coming for you.
I
And-
scream, Brody! Shark!
Sheriff Brody to you. I didn't tell y'all. I'm the guy from Jaws. No, I'm
Oh,
kidding.
please.
No, okay, yeah, I am intently swimming, but remember, I'm really good at swimming, right?
Very good at swimming.
I'm very good at swimming, so I make a beeline for the ladder.
Okay. So, normally I would require 2 pulls to get out of this water for the swimming and the climb.
Yeah.
Swimming's no problem for you. I'm not gonna have you pull 2. I am gonna have you pull 1 as you like look back and see a shark quite large. When you look under the water, this thing is covered in these little white worms.
God,
Sharks
it's
got
war of
worms.
the
They lied-
worms
they
out
lied to
here.
The worms that are on land are like this reddish white color. This is clearly kind of like a split into 2 categories.
Ooh.
Oh no.
Okay, let's get this shit.
Otherwise, you can choose to fail, of course. You all kind of watch Brody swim towards towards the ladder, get to the ladder. As you begin to hoist yourself up, no problem, but your skinny little legs slip on the thing underneath.
I think I've got to go for the pull. I've got to get back. Now the
There's
fire's
no way
out.
that we could like try to save him. He has to pull.
Yeah, if you guys want to, absolutely. Would one of you want to jump in and try to save Brody?
Savannah's
No.
mad.
He's misogynistic. I can't right now.
It's good. It's looking good. Then you gotta stick the landing. Brody, you pull yourself up out of the water just as this shark opens its mouth and just sort of gently clamps down on the ladder, and nothing really happens. And it just sort of like scrapes off of the ladder without damaging it too much, and just kind of dips back into the water. You see it roll on its back like a dead fish,
Oh.
and then kind of right itself and kind of clumsily make its way away.
bobbing.
Oh no. The worms took it.
Reuben, I feel like I owe you an apology. You seem like a good guy.
Hey, thanks, man. I've never met you in my life. You did just burn my ship, but hey, you know, that's life sometimes. You met the shark.
Yeah.
It's pretty shitty.
So you know the shark.
Well, I know sharks. They're in the water, and they are filled with worms. I don't know, did someone tell you that the water is fine?
We were under the impression that the worms did not like water.
Yeah.
Yeah, they lied. There's worms in the water.
No.
Okay, so nowhere is safe from these worms.
Reuben, you would know that like these white worms have to be in the water, and the red and white worms don't like avoid the water. So like the boat is maybe the one safe place.
Yeah, so the boat is safe because the white worms have to be in the water. The other ones have to be on land. So the boat being kind of a land-water in-between situation, makes for kind of a perfect place, which is why I've been hanging out there for 2 months.
Are there blue worms?
Man, I never thought about that.
Okay.
That's
I'm talking air worms.
airworms.
Reuben, this ship belongs to the family of our friend
died.
Bernardo.
I'm sorry. I'm
Bernardo
sorry.
Fink?
Have you looked around everywhere? I don't think any ownership matters anymore.
I was just checking if you knew the guy. Christ.
Oh, shit.
Gracie and Savannah are just standing there. Savannah has no top on.
I've got like a sports bra
Grace
on.
is like,
Reuben grabs another Tommy Bahama shirt and he throws it to you.
Nice. Sick drip.
don't put that on.
It's a really.
You don't let her put it on.
It's
No
an,
one will
it's an
vote you
X,
back.
It's an
I'll think
XL.
about it. I'll think about it.
No one will vote you
Insane
back
looking.
in the sorority.
Oversized shirts are not in yet.
Savannah, this will be the death of you.
Gracie, I'm really ticked off right now. I've been saving your ass and really helping you guys a lot. And look, it's literally cost the shirt off my back. So I'm kind of mad at you guys. So kind of screw you guys. And she puts the shirt on.
I'm gonna throw up.
I'm like, Savannah, you actually look really good.
Oh, shut up! Shut up!
Sorry.
Reuben, what's this underside of the boat look like?
Oh, it's just fully decked out with all his Margaritaville like setup.
Inside.
There's like some Christmas lights dangling everywhere.
I thought you meant the underside of the boat. I was like, I saw that.
It reeks of weed and Coors Banquet.
Oh God.
I don't know if Coors Banquet's around yet, but
Basically
It's
water.
definitely around.
no, he's been vibing down there, and he's got random snacks. But and
How
he's-
long have you been on this boat by yourself?
Oh, at least a month. Probably longer. I don't know. The passage of time is kind of gone since, my clock stopped working, my watch doesn't work, so I have no concept. Just the sun, the moon, the vibes.
How did you know that the worms in the water couldn't get on land?
Well, they just haven't come on land yet. So, I mean,
Have
I'm
you
just...
seen any of them try?
I don't know if Reuben's gonna help
Guys,
us.
we need to figure out our next move.
I think it's getting out of here. I think it's getting the frick out of here.
No, we can't go on land and we can't go in the water.
Well, yeah,
boat
I'm saying
is
we
on.
drive the boat. The boat's now on, thanks to your gold key.
Thank you. Now I can't open my journal
Why can't you open your journal?
because the key goes to my journal because it's locked because there's secrets in there.
Maybe the key melted.
Oh, did the key melt inside the ignition?
I don't know.
It bent. It
Yeah,
bent.
Oh,
It
it
bends,
bent.
so I have to bend it back
Like
to
Beckham.
get in there.
Was that around that time?
I don't know.
Is there a phone?
Yeah, Reuben.
Do you want to check your satellite phone on the?
All right, yeah, I've
on
got
the
a
thing?
satellite phone on this boat.
Do you
Luckily,
want
it's
to call
not
your
burned.
frickin' dad, Gracie?
Yes, I want to call my father.
All right, you can use it.
Okay. You in this day and age, you would remember a phone number. So
Oh,
if
yeah,
you would
yeah,
like
yeah.
to call your father, you may.
Yeah, a lot of my other phone numbers are in my journal, my address book. Okay, so I'm gonna call my father. So good.
We got it. Toot toot. The phone rings a little bit. On the third ring, Gorbo International. You got Robert.
Robert, father, daddy.
Gracie?
Yeah, Dad. Oh my God, I'm so glad you picked up. There's worms and there's cows.
Wait. You left the cabin?
Yes.
I thought you were going to be there till next week.
No.
Oh my God. Okay. I thought I told you I was going to come pick you guys up next week. I didn't tell you that. My sister didn't get that to you guys.
No, we had Brody's truck. What are you talking about, Dad?
Janine, you just lost your seat on the shuttle. Okay, my daughter had no idea. Okay.
What?
No, I don't care if you have children. You're not getting on the shuttle. Sorry, honey. Just had to get rid of the bad help. You know what I mean?
Dad.
Okay,
Dad.
pull.
Dad, what shuttle?
Oh, it's a whole thing, sweetheart. Just, where are you right now?
I'm on a boat that says think or swim with this really drunk, weed-heavy guy.
Oh, you're on Bernardo's parents' boat?
Yeah?
Can you put him on?
Oh, Daddy. Bernardo
So it
is
is Reuben's
dead.
Oh.
Yeah, he died. He got eaten by worms, and well, actually, he rode his unicycle over a ladder, really high up, like a dumbass. But Anyways.
Okay.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, listen. Okay, sweetheart, we're gonna solve this. We're gonna get you all taken care of. Just take whatever boat you're on, drive it down to the harbor for the factory. We'll get you pulled in, and I'll explain everything.
And I lean in after like a full minute of conversation. I'm like, is that your dad?
Yeah, it's my dad.
Who's that? Who's that on the other line?
It's Brody. It's Brody.
Brody.
Yeah.
Can you walk away from Brody for a second?
Yeah, of course. Brody, don't follow me.
Okay. Are we good?
Yeah, we're totally alone.
Right. Okay, so we don't have enough seats on the shuttle for Brody.
Oh.
So, if there was a way you could get that boat over here and make sure Brody maybe gets off early, if you catch my drift, that would be great. If not, we'll take care of it. It just might be a little more hardcore than we're used to, if you know what I mean.
Dad, where does this shuttle go?
Everything will be explained when you get here, Gracie. Don't even worry about it.
Okay. Well, if he goes into the water, he might die.
You know, that could work. That would mean he doesn't, you know, I'm not telling you to kill your friend. I'm not telling you explicitly to kill your friend.
Are we going to Italy this summer?
Yeah, you know, we've got our own version of Italy that we've got pasta.
Okay, good. Okay. Okay. I'll do what I need to do, Daddy.
Great. I love you. Kisses.
I love you. Kisses.
Forgets how to use
It's off.
I never use those.
How's your dad?
Hey, Brody.
Hey.
He says hi.
Sick.
Did he say what we should do?
Yes, we need to take the harbor and go to the factory,
Okay.
which is what I wanted to do in the beginning. And, you know, Bernardo probably wouldn't have died, but he died anyways because he's a dumbass. So anyways,
Reuben, do you know how to get to the Gorbo factory from here?
it's
Yeah.
bananas.
Yeah, I do, man.
It's hard to miss. It's that big yellow building over there.
Yeah, you
Shaped like a
guys-
banana. Shaped like a banana.
A bright yellow warehouse with a huge banana.
Just the
on
most
top of it.
impractical building of
Yeah.
all time.
Yeah.
It's really cool. That's an escalator.
Sticking out of the side of the warehouse, there is like a silo that
Yeah.
looks gigantic. on the
Ruben's
side.
like, oh yeah, no, the Gorbo factory. It's right next to the sucking factory. Your mom just clocked in. Anyways,
I hate this guy.
right?
And you're driving? What is this? What is this?
Oh no, Brody, you found literally your doppelganger.
I'm like, oh yeah, dude, up top.
Wait, are you my son?
Dad? Wait, what did you say your last name was?
What is happening?
Canonically, Ruben's laughing this hard. He loves his own jokes so much that nobody else laughed at.
I'm like, that was too far even for me, man.
Oh, sorry, all right? Jesus,
you're
come on.
streaming
It's 2002. That's a hilarious joke for right
Ben and Gracie
now.
just look at each other like,
Men are what destroyed this planet.
I know, we have to get back to the sorority.
Pretty sure it was worms, but
I
pop off.
can't wait to start rushing.
I can't wait to start rushing and hazing people.
All right, no, but seriously, we can go to the banana place.
Thank you. Let's go.
Who is driving the boat?
I think it's only fair I drive the boat.
Why
What?
would
No.
it be fair?
I drove us here. I'm great
no,
at driving.
you
No.
lit my boat on fire.
Brody, with all due respect, I'm gonna knock you out with my bat if you say one more stupid thing.
Good.
God damn, dude.
Brody, you
Okay.
should sit by the edge and make sure that no sharks follow us.
Okay, babe.
She's got her bat in her hand. She's just like,
You sitting on the side?
Yeah, I'm gonna sit up the side. I'm gonna dangle my feet in the water.
Yeah, that's really smart.
But they're really skinny, so they're just kind of like flailing.
Grazing.
They're,
You
kinda
see, like you're
limp.
kicking
The
your
worms are not into
Yeah,
it
the
at all.
worms are
they're
like.
like, yeah.
Enough meat
No.
on those.
Nothing
Can't
to
get in
hook
there.
on to.
Nothing to eat there.
All right, I'll drive.
Wait.
Reuben,
But I promise not to drive to the other factory I just mentioned.
Oh, Jesus. Maybe one of us should drive.
Unless Brody wants to clock in there. Right. Yeah, whatever.
Can Gracie take the wheel and just be like,
Yeah.
ugh,
you move up, move on the side. You move up, take the wheel yourself.
come on, Savannah.
Okay, you move across, like through the open water, out the
Ruben's
dock.
on his 10th course banquet.
I push you and you just go, ugh.
Oh!
Yeah,
You
take
start floating away like.
You get the boat moving. You move it through. Like, you ignore that 20-mile-an-hour.
Fuck that.
No
boats-
wake zone.
All the boats in the dock just like bashing over themselves, and you guys start puttering your way over to the gorgeous yellow factory. As Gracie, you see Brody kicking his little leggies over the water.
Yep.
You know, I'm gonna give you an option here.
Yeah.
You're going at like half this thing's possible speed. If you want to dial up the speed all the way, there's the possibility you could force someone who might be on a more precarious position off the boat.
This is really tough.
Or not, or you can wait till you get there, because your dad said, like, we'll take care of it if you can't figure it out.
I feel like Gracie is just driving with like just her brain is like
she's
full
turning.
dissociated.
Her inner demons are just taking over because I think she really, really likes Brody, but she loves her dad
That makes sense.
so much.
Reuben's like, yeah, these boat trips are really peaceful. I'm gonna go sit on the back of the boat where it's my favorite spot. Perfectly on the back of the boat. Just there.
You guys are both sitting there as you're doing this. Something feels bad in your stomach again. You feel like a tightness in your chest. Like,
Oh, God.
Like it feels like you can't breathe. And then you feel something itchy by your neck. And it keeps crawling up. And where are you, Savannah?
I'm standing like 10 feet away.
You see something inch its way through Gracie's neck. And as you are standing there looking out across the boat, you see like your father floating ahead of you like, everything's gonna be fine. Come to the factory. We'll get on the shuttle. Kill your friends.
Yeah.
Come on. Hey, by the way, if you saw like an open wound that your friends had, you should get nice and close to it. You just like keep driving. You can put that out of your mind if you want. You're not like controlled or anything. You fully see shit moving under her skin.
It's just like the mummy, which is out.
Gracie,
Such a
what? What? Did you eat those burgers?
yeah.
A full
Yeah.
Gracie?
Yeah. Yeah. Yes.
This is not good. You don't look so good.
Babe, I just have to poop and there's no toilet anywhere.
Meanwhile, in the back of the boat, Reuben's like, sorry about that factory joke I made back then.
God.
Just thought it was funny. I haven't talked to people much in the past month or so.
No, that was really good, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you like Futurama?
Good love Futurama.
God.
Savannah just takes one long look at Gracie, like head to toe, then looks out at the yellow building, and then just goes to the opposite side of the boat.
Okay, you move over to where Brody and Reuben are hanging out.
I'm like thinking like further up, opposite side from them.
Oh, like the front
She's
side.
distancing herself from everybody.
Okay.
Yeah.
You find yourself like kind of like towards the front of the boat where it's
And
going.
she's holding on.
Holding on tight, looking forward. If we don't do anything else besides just hang out on the boat, we will putter eventually into the warehouse. We would like to get to there instead,
I'm
or
going fast. I think
gonna-
I should
you're
go
gonna
fast.
do it?
Because I think I just realized that she noticed something and I feel a little bit like I'm f***ed. Not that like I want to just save myself and kill my friends, but it's like a knee-jerk reaction.
You want to
you're
get
just like, I gotta get there quick. This thing accelerates extremely quickly, just like. Vroom! Reuben and Brody, please make a tower ball.
Oh my god.
You go first, man.
She's just like,
Of course, you can choose to fail.
let you die.
Not me. Okay. I'm looking at this.
Okay.
I could go up higher. I'm thinking of
You're
this
gonna
one.
have to get out of your seat.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Get out of your seat.
Get out of here.
Okay. Oh my God, we're down to the
The
wire
top is
now.
This.
Sir.
That was brutal.
No.
I don't think
I
that's
don't
the one.
think that's the one.
Sir?
No,
No,
sir.
dude.
Spencer, no.
Go ahead. Do it.
You know what? I fail.
Okay.
I'm throwing.
Reuben.
All right. Nah. I'm good.
Makes sense.
Reuben and
And we're
Brody.
holding hands at this point.
Reuben and Brody lurch forward off the boat, tumble into the water. You're like kind of out open in the open ocean right now. Do you stop as you guys tumble off the water? Do you shout at all?
I just kind of get up and I'm like, oh shit, man overboard. All right.
Over in the water.
And I'm like, white worms!
You yelling.
I just start dog paddling.
You're at the front of the boat. You cannot hear any screaming. You look back.
I look back,
The
but
back is empty. They're gone.
I'm still going. I feel so stressed out right now.
Okay.
Like, I'm just like, I don't want more worms to appear before I reach my...
We're gonna come back to you two in a second. You keep moving forward, lasering into the dock. You slow it down as you start to putter to a halt. And you see, like, you're entering like a huge metal fence with barbed wire on either side, and you are seeing like remains of these zombies who got caught in the barbed wire, and they're all smoking, implying that this is also probably an electric fence.
Okay.
But the doors open, they're in the water. Then you slowly pull the yacht into kind of like a boat parking area, like all the docks are kind of lined up, but you don't line it up, you just like plunk right into the middle there. Goosh! You are like at the front of the boat, lurching into the pad, and all of a sudden the doors to the yellow factory open up, and all of these bright yellow clad, like they look like factory workers with a little bit of like a militaristic bent, all like
Picture the Monsters Inc.
yeah, 2319. They all walk out and sort of like line the dock, and all of them have sidearms. They're all like wielding pistols on the side.
Wow.
And as they all like move out and file out, you see Robert Gorbo, your dad. Sweetie!
Daddy!
He's dressed in like a full suit, but also is wearing like big gloves, and he's like, "Come on, get down here, get down here. Who are you?
I'm Savannah.
Savannah.
You know Savannah, Dad?
I know Savannah.
Sorority. Yabba dabba dabba
Sorority.
doo.
Dabba dabba doo.
Yappa dabba. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm her right-hand person.
Person? Okay,
Yeah.
great.
Yeah, she's my very loyal best friend.
Awesome. Hey, can I talk to you for a quick second?
Yeah, of course.
Just really quick over here. Hop off the boat.
Okay.
Savannah, would you mind staying over there? Just for a second.
Sure, sure.
My friend Gareth is going to watch you, if that's okay. Is that all right?
I don't mind being
A giant, like, scarred man, bald, with like a huge gun, just like, I will watch. And just kind of shepherds you to the side and says, "Honey, I didn't know Savannah was with you."
Dad, I got rid of 2 people. They're literally probably drowning in the white...
Oh, Brody's not here.
Yeah, he's not here.
I'm so proud of you. That took a lot of guts.
Dad, it sucks. This sucks.
Are you okay?
Yeah?
You,
Yeah? I'm fine. She just like keeps slapping her face and then like fixing her hair.
you see like a little cut on your dad's chin from like shaving. What are you looking at?
What happened to your face?
Oh, you're shaving in a hurry. Oops. Need a little tissue paper, I guess. Gareth, could I get that tissue paper? Gareth holds out like a Kleenex.
Hi, Gareth.
I was your friend.
Thanks, Gareth. He's fine. I've known him since I was a kid.
Oh, she called me Uncle Gareth.
I did. He's super nice. He doesn't talk much. Dad,
Yeah.
you're kind of bleeding.
Am I bleeding? Is it that bad?
It's a little bit bad.
Okay. I'll cover it up. Don't worry. The facility is completely safe. We've had no breaches whatsoever. We're gonna have to get rid of Savannah. We don't have the seats on the shuttle.
Dad! I have to tell you something.
What's that?
I love you.
Oh my gosh. That's so nice.
Yep, super nice. Okay, I'll get rid of Savannah.
Great. And then I'll be very proud of you.
Okay.
Okay. How do you want to do it? Because
I'm just gonna talk to her.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Gareth, she's got it. Gareth says, she's competent young lady. Walks away. The soldiers are like, just gonna let them have their time. What do you say to Savannah?
I look at her very closely and I get really close to her and I go, run for your life, bitch.
Me run? You run. You're clearly infected. You're not telling your Shut the up. No, I'm not infected. It's just a couple worms. How is your dad so chill about this right now? Is he involved in this? Have you talked to him about it? I don't know, but he has a cut on his face and he's bleeding. Why are you so fixated on that? Is it because you're infected?
No.
A full worm just pokes out of your nose and then comes back up.
If your dad, with a cold, see if your dad has something to fix that cold of yours. Maybe he has an antidote of some kind.
You're right. Okay, I have a plan. Don't go anywhere.
I'll pretend. I'll start leaving.
Okay, start leaving, but then you have to sneak back in and we have to get both on the shuttle.
Okay, we'll see. I'll see if you're able to help me this time. Gracie.
I will. I promise.
If not, I'll just stay on this boat, I guess. I don't know.
Just stay alive. Okay?
I will if you will.
Dabba dabba doo.
Dabba dabba doo.
All right, come on.
Hey.
Bye, Savannah.
Bye, Savannah.
We'll see you soon.
Love you, girls. See you soon.
All right, great. We can explain what's going on now. So, Gorbo fruit is sort of just not exactly what we do here. Walks over to like the middle of the floor, hits a big elevator. You start going down like a lift. All the soldiers kind of get up into like a thing around you. There's like floors and floors of scientific research and like animals in test chambers and stuff like that, and like worms. A worm the size of a vehicle, just like and like getting shot at by the guard. Like it's too big, it's too big. So we've been kind of hired by some of the people up in the upper echelon of the global elite, is what we call ourselves. And basically, it's time to wipe this thing out to, get the population down a little bit. You understand, like, overcrowding, right? If we have everything, right, the people who don't have stuff are gonna want stuff. So what do? We don't give our stuff away.
Right.
Yuck, right?
Yeah.
No, thank you. So we're just gonna, let things kind of sort themselves out here, let the peach worms kind of figure out their thing, adapt as necessary, and we're gonna go wait things up on my favorite place.
Mars.
The moon, sweetheart. We talked about this.
Oh yeah, the moon.
We built a whole base, we've got Ronaldo, he's gonna cook all the pasta you want, we're canceling our trip to Italy, but it's gonna feel like Venice, I promise.
But Dad, I didn't know that you were killing people.
I didn't kill anyone. The worms are killing a lot of people. But, our hands are technically pretty clean here. You know what I mean? It's an accident. And you, as he says accident as you pass a floor, we're like, the super worm is successful, sir! We have created it, a blue airworm! All right, that's great. Release them when I say,
Blue airworm.
Oh no! And it starts eating that guy. It's it'll gestate. That's great, Fritz. So, I'm gonna have you take a seat in this right here, and the elevator shuttles forward. So you guys are moving horizontally. I just want you to take a seat, watch a movie. We've got Wedding Crashers. I know you haven't seen it.
You're right, I haven't seen it.
Have you seen Wedding Crashers already?
Yeah, Brody showed us in the car. I mean, we kind of watched half
I said
of it.
we'd. Okay.
I'm sorry, Dad.
It's all right. Just get comfortable, and I will be right back.
Wait, can I ask you one question?
Sure.
So what happens when a worm does go in someone's body, per se, like a person, like...
Oh, rapid brain deterioration, hallucination. They get hyperfixated. You're looking at that cut on his face. It's just oh my God, it's it's glowing. They get hyperfixated on open wounds and stuff like that. And, what was just in your mouth?
What?
You chewing a mint?
Yeah. My breath stinks like ass.
Gracie, did you eat any fruit?
No.
You didn't?
No.
Okay.
But I did have 7 burgers.
7 burgers. Over the course of this past week? Or
One day, I was really hungry and hungover. I was really hungover, Dad. Absolute shots are the worst.
okay. And do you feel okay? No. You feel a ton of vomit rise in your stomach. Please pull from the tower or not. Your choice.
Oh shit!
This is so funny.
You got this, Amanda.
Wormy Mandy.
This is the best movie ever.
Yeah. That's the one I was trying to go.
Oh my god.
Absolutely not. Nope.
What do you?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Well, I think
What about
maybe,
that one?
maybe
Yeah.
this blue one up the top. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Nor. Holy
shit.
Okay.
I thought it was
okay.
You swallowed your puke. You are not gonna let these worms. And he's just like, okay. Take an antacid and I'll be back. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Gareth, you can take care of Gracie here? Yes, little niece and I will sit on shuttle and wait.
Great.
Great. Okay, I'm gonna head back up. I'll see you soon.
Wait, Gareth,
Yes.
can I ask you to do me the biggest favor?
What is favor?
Can you just take this key and just throw it out the window?
Sure. Easy task.
Okay. And if you see Savannah anywhere nearby, just
Kill her.
no. That's not what I meant. No. That's not what I meant. No.
What do you want me to do?
I just promised her that I would give that to her.
Oh, give her key.
Yeah.
She is lost to the wastes. I will give her key.
Yeah, okay, thanks so much.
Gareth leaves you alone on the shuttle at your request. We cut to the water.
So there's this new book series that I love. It's called Game of Thrones. Very new. Not many people know about it. But
Like,
it's
have you
really
read
awesome.
Harry Potter?
God, you guys suck.
I have a feeling someday we're not gonna.
Everything's super kosher,
I feel like
dude.
someday we're not gonna be as into it.
What are you guys swimming towards?
I'm
Are
just
we
swimming towards.
Just treading?
I'm swimming towards the factory.
Okay, you're
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it's just
no,
like
I'm-
it was an
Reuben
accident.
thinks it's fully an accident.
Yeah.
No,
happens.
I'm in the same mindset. I'm like, okay, like clearly, she's into me. She did this on accident.
Okay.
She drove the boat too
Clearly.
fast.
She's
Clearly,
flirting with you.
She's flirting with me.
Yeah.
Girls, she's playing hard to get. I'm like,
Reuben still has a beer.
Yeah.
He's paddling, but he's like.
And
drinking
I think
beer
I'm
on
gonna
his-
grab your collar, your Tommy Bahama linen shirt collar.
Whoa.
Sorry about this. And I'm gonna start paddling us faster
Whoa.
to the
Your
factory.
big
'cause I'm like,
water
yeah,
polo
'cause I'm like, I
arms.
knew where they were gonna go. Yeah.
Okay. As you are paddling closer and closer to the factory,
Look at this tower, dude.
would you please give me a number between 1 and 10?
Oh God. 3.
Okay. No sharks run up on you guys.
Well,
As
yeah,
you
it's
are-
Seattle.
It's Seattle, man. Yeah, right. I know that's so sad.
Yeah, Reuben.
As you guys are approaching the docks, you see that the yacht is in the harbor, just floating there. The doors are open, like the gate into the dock is open. There are some soldiers out there, and you see Savannah out on the dock. Savannah, you see 2 little bobbing figures out by the water.
I know. I see it's them.
As that happens, excuse me. Your friend wished me to pass this key to you.
Okay. I understand.
When you stare at the stars and pray to your God, ask them why. Why there must be so much suffering.
Hey everyone! Oh my God! There's a giant peach monster coming in through the other entrance! Oh my God!
Every single guard. Just like guns are blasting. There's one guy coming out with like a bunch of boxes. Like, I got the soda for the. Just like, and they all like confirm the kill, and they're all running to make sure that guy's dead.
my
They're all
God.
abandoning you for just a moment. You guys swim up, get up towards the dock, clamber your way up.
As I'm climbing up, I'm just like, I turn back to Brody and I just go, just so you know, I used to be special forces.
As that happens, everybody running, Gareth turns around and sees you and says,
Reuben. Been a long time. I thought I killed you in Moscow. You thought wrong.
You just killed the
Sure.
part of me that gave a shit.
he takes his shirt off, every Russian prison tattoo, pulls out a knife.
Reuben takes off his shirt and he's just super out of shape. He's just like, it's just a big tattoo that says "Mom" on it with a heart.
Comic Sans.
Comic Sans.
Oh my god. You both get together as Reuben and Gareth just slowly start moving towards each other. Let us finish our dance despite the lack of moonlight. Faces off with you.
Great.
Your special forces. This is
former
special
forces.
So is Gareth.
He's not been training for a long time.
Gareth has been training every day, 12 hours a day.
Yeah.
As you guys they kind of go off and have their own tense moment. What do you two do as you reconvene on the dock? The elevator is unguarded. If you wanted to head down into the shuttle.
I'm like, we need to get
Okay,
my
wait.
girlfriend.
Oh,
I've upgraded it.
okay.
Yeah. I'm
Well,
like, I
your
think
girlfriend has abandoned us, Brody. She gave me the key, the melted key from the ship, as if to say goodbye to us. So how does that make you feel?
I'm like, that can mean anything. That can mean anything.
That could mean anything.
All right,
Would you
fine.
like
Let's
to-
go into this freaking elevator then.
I'm like, no, I think we can. Let's get her out of here.
Let's get her out of here. Her is sick, Brody. She's sick, and she's left us. There's no hope.
I don't believe you. She
God
really did.
damn it!
Do you guys want to head to the elevator and go deeper into
following
the facility?
Brody.
You're going in?
Yeah.
Okay. Outside, Reuben and Gareth.
And she still has her back.
got one more.
He sees that you're unarmed and takes a knife out of his boot, throws it to you.
Nice.
Nice.
To himself.
Drinks a swig of his
No.
beer.
If we're going to die, I want to blaze. Takes a joint.
That's the Gareth I always knew. Yeah, this is just like Budapest.
Oh my god.
And he runs at you to stab you in the side.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god!
That's just like the end of the hunting or the hunted.
The hunted. Exactly. Oh my god. Stabbed him a million times.
Reuben's not been training.
Gareth runs up on you and just grabs you by the shoulder blade and just
This is not like Budapest.
kicks you in the sternum, knocks you to the dog.
The fact that it wasn't just one stab, it was just repeat stabbing.
Multiple
Oh my
stabbing.
god.
Kicks you in the side, says, Reuben, I take no pleasure in this. We shared a beautiful drink together. Wake up, wake up.
Well, yeah.
You have to die.
Oh, shit.
Do you want to pull to resist or fail on purpose?
You can sacrifice.
Okay.
Ooh.
Wow. Oh, he's still fighting?
Reuben's got to try.
He's like, I didn't hear no
Ooh.
bell.
Oh my god.
No.
Heroic sacrifice?
Go for a different one.
You're insane.
Oh my god.
Okay, guys, it's gonna effectively be okay. Would a heroic sacrifice be sick as f?
Yeah.
It can, yeah.
Okay. Then I get to try what I've always wanted to try. All right. You know what? This is effectively a heroic sacrifice, but I'm gonna try one thing. Watch this shit.
It's just a sacrifice.
He's
for
in his
him.
mind palace, floating. He's like, "What do I do?" It's like, you gotta believe.
Not at all.
This happens.
Just
He grabs the knife and it just goes through.
stop.
into your neck as a heroic sacrifice. What is the action you take to save everyone in this moment? Is there a
What's the
secret
sacrifice?
detonator? Like what's the deal?
No, no, he dies, and then like he's just like, and just grenades.
What?
You son of... There is such a massive force from these grenades. Gareth is blown to pieces.
Oh my God.
Blasts everywhere. You guys, as you are going down the elevator, just like your noses at the edge, you see fire, blast. All of these guards like rip around, just start shooting there. They do not notice you go down into the elevator. There is wreckage at the dock, and you descend deeper and deeper.
Oh my God.
I'm like, well, the worms don't like fire either.
Descending, you see all of the things previously mentioned. Giant worm that is lying dead as a bunch of guards like prod it and poke at it. This guy, this Fritz, it's the worm! It's in my brain! It's in my brain! Ah! Like gets to the glass and is like, ah! To both of you. And you guys keep descending, moving horizontally. Let's take a quick moment and rebuild the tower. Through the elevator, you guys end up at the base of what looks like a classic NASA rocket shuttle. The big white shuttle, instead of like the American flag on the side, it's a giant banana.
It's a banana-shaped spaceship.
It's not white. It's a bright yellow ship, and it's got this completely brown tip. Looks like it, and just like some brown spots casually. It's a ripe banana. It's ready to eat, baby. So you guys get down to like this bottom area. You see there is a classic door to walk through. I'm going to say, I need a pull from Gracie. You can also choose to fail, of course. But you have been on the ship alone for a while now. You are like, you've found a mirror. Like kind of at the bottom, it's vertical,
Worse
right?
than
So
death,
like,
find a mirror.
in order to get into a seat, you'd have to climb up a ladder and like lay in a seat facing up. But there's a bathroom that's like correctly oriented to gravity on the bottom, and you are in that bathroom. You are watching your skin crawl, quite literally.
Oh my God.
As this happens, you feel them start to like move into the softness of your eye, and you start to lose your vision. If you would like to make a pull, you may, and if not, let me know.
This is so much worse than senior prom. What the f***?
Thoughts are ruminating.
Oh my God, if I don't have my looks, what the f*** am I gonna do?
Just knock it over.
Finals! I still have to go to finals and haze all these girls.
That far side.
Okay. You like hold your eye as hard as you can. You feel like the worm kind of like backs off as you put pressure, but you still feel like your red eye. You've like all the blood vessels in your right eye have burst. And you still feel normal on the other side, and like your face, you still kind of like have a hazy. You're like, it's like you're on like a super strong edible.
I'm
like
a pirate.
Yeah. You guys open the door, and the door to the bathroom is ajar, and you can see Gracie's back, and no one else is in the shuttle yet.
I'm excited. I'm like, we found her, Gracie.
I just see Gracie and I sigh. And I want to look for like a map of this place. I want Savannah to find like an antidote prototype so bad.
Okay.
Like, so bad.
Amazing. So you kind of like double back out of the shuttle for a second, and just there's like a giant like, you are here. It looks like the mall of just like various research rooms and stuff. As you're scanning, there is like towards the bottom floor, like only like 1 or 2 floors up, it's like experimental antidote. 100%. If you do the math in your head, it's the same room that the guy who made the airworm was in, and it's like burrowing into his skull. Clearly, he is in the middle of it. If you wanted to go in there, there's maybe something you could find there, but Fritz is almost definitely in there.
I'm gonna go for it.
Okay, you double back out. So Brody and Gracie, as you travel back out, like double back out.
Yeah.
Anything you guys do?
Yeah, I come up to you, I'm like, oh, babe.
Are you okay?
Brody,
Yeah.
you have to leave.
What? I just got here.
No, seriously. I know that we kissed like a lot of times in the middle of the night at the cabin and we didn't tell the others, but like this is serious. Like you can't be here right now.
Why? Are you on your period?
Can I just like from behind me just go like backhand him?
Absolutely. Spencer.
Shut up, Brody.
I need a pull.
Yeah, because that was a misogynistic
I said what I said.
comment.
It's a real thing.
A pull or not?
Trust me, you'll know when I'm on my period, dick. Okay.
Off with that shit.
If you die right here.
It would be perfect.
Easy.
Okay.
Yep.
There it is. You get slapped, but it could have been worse. Like she got big sharp nails. She could have.
She got big hands.
Big hands, long
She could have
nails.
scratched you, and some
Ooh.
other things could have happened there. She didn't. She just hit you.
I'm like, no, I deserve that. I'm listening and I'm learning. But really, are you okay?
Since he said that, it kind of like made me feel really sad. Like, oh no, I tried to kill you. I say before I turn around, don't laugh, okay?
Okay, don't make
Don't
fun
laugh,
of me.
Okay, like don't laugh, okay? Like I got a new haircut. I turn around to him and I look right at him.
Worms are crawling under her skin. Her eye is bright red. The pupil has gone glassy white.
I go, and I'm backing up and I want to slam the door.
Okay,
I'm scared. This
Run
is-
off
yeah.
and close the door.
I'm leading you.
You just saw Brody bail on you.
Can I go after him?
You sure can.
Okay.
We're leaving the shuttle.
Can I like, is there a way, do I have power with these worm people?
No specific
Okay.
powers, but like you do have like
Noted.
if you found a bleeding cut on him, the impetus to like come into contact with that cut is strong.
So I just open the door after she closes it on
Yeah.
me. I open the door.
Maybe I threw something else in there. Maybe it was like, you're disgusting. Like, so it really pisses you off.
Yeah.
Great.
Even worse, I'm already pissed off.
Or can I say something else about your appearance that's not related to the worms at
Okay,
all?
keep going.
Like, and your hair's bad.
Okay, Brody, you've said enough bad things. I open the door, I take my nails, and I go, I thought you loved me. And then I slash his face.
Oh, wait. Oh, I thought I was running.
You are running. The elevator is like,
Okay.
But I
but
feel
it's
like
in
you
use
stood
right
there.
now because Savannah is going up in the elevator, and you are at the edge of like a catwalk. There is nowhere to go except the ship, and she is blocking the way. Comes forward. You're gonna slash him.
Yeah.
Okay. As you slash him,
Opposing straight.
well, I would like you to make a pull, or you can choose to fail.
Matrix dive.
You said you wouldn't laugh at me.
I didn't.
Yeah, well, you did worse.
Don't laugh, okay? It's insane.
I turn around, it's like,
You're moving the whole tower, dude.
Don't laugh.
Spencer!
Don't laugh is
You're moving the
so
entire
funny.
thing. You really? Okay.
You're insane, Spencer. No!
No.
Stop.
It's actually,
Sir.
I think that's actually pretty smart.
Oh my god.
It's structurally pretty good that way.
No, I hope it all topples.
I like how at this point we're playing against each other.
I know, PvP it developed quickly.
Yep.
Okay, that's it. Spencer, you stop, or Brody, you stop Gracie's hand before she can slash you. You see that she is like wriggling with worms underneath the skin. We're gonna pause here for a second. Savannah. Fritz is just like slamming his head against his medical equipment. The door is like a key card, but there is a key card hanging right outside the door. Do you want to just go inside?
Yeah, I have my bat.
Okay, bat in hand. As the opens, Fritz. Who are you? The worms, they sing to me.
I am your god. I am an angel.
Yes.
An angel.
I'm here to save you.
You are here to save me. He is in the throes of hallucination. This isn't that far fetch for him. He says, what can I help you with, my angel?
Where's the antidotes? Give it to me.
Stumbles over to like a A case opens up, steam rolls out over the floor, a vial opens up. 3 vials, all of basically the same color, but slightly different shades. The experiments were not entirely successful. Mixed results. Please, Angel, tell God I am sorry. And his eyes both go like different directions.
Okay,
And he thunks to the floor.
oh God. So she's afraid that whatever is in him is gonna come out, so she wants to grab all 3 of them and run.
Okay, you grab, clink, 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 grab the vials off, and as you turn back around, Fritz's body is not moving, but blue worms are sprouting out of the pores of his skin. And as you watch, you've seen these like come out of things before. It's scary, but you kind of move around it, and then you see one.
God.
The airborne blue ones.
And they rush towards you. The door is about to close, but it's an automatic sliding door. Please make a pose.
Oh my God!
Okay.
Airworms! That's way worse!
That's way worse than Airbud. Oh my god.
Easy peasy. The worms slam up against the containment chamber. You with the 3 vials start heading back down the elevator. We cut to you guys outside on the catwalk. You have Gracie's hand. There is nothing but black abyss below you where the rocket is supposed to take off. Gracie is looking at you wildly, trying to slash you. If you won't want to do anything right now, that's fine, but it will pass to Gracie. You can always talk to her or take some kind of action.
I'm like, Gracie, I did not mean anything what I said. I did not mean what I said.
Babe, wait! Babe!
Wait, babe. I love you. Don't do this. Don't scratch me.
The elevator opens. Savannah is behind. You hear, I love you.
I'm like, this was the best summer of my life. You make me want to be a better swimmer and a better man.
I just start running toward them. I'm like, okay, bitches, get in that shuttle. We're taking this thing ourselves.
She lets her hand go and her eyes start welling up with tears and possibly...
A single worm rides a tear down your cheek
Oh
and
God.
Yay! Yeah! She's like, oh no, they talk.
I'm like, Gracie, I found they had prototypes of an antidote. 3 different kinds.
And then she goes, hold on. I love you too, Brody.
And I go in for a kiss, but then I see a worm and I'm like, and I pull back.
Okay, well, you're gonna have to get used to that. Let's go, Savannah.
You're getting on the ship? You're running or handing the antidotes over? What are you choosing
I think we
to
need
do?
We need a what?
I can hear you, Brody.
We need to treat her.
Yeah, can I just inject her right there in the runway?
Yep. You want to just like
Oh yeah,
blammo it
I
in?
hold the 3 out. Does they say anything on them?
A, B, C.
You're like, okay, pick a letter, A through B,
Yeah.
A through C.
Gracie.
A is for A+, because that's all the grades I always get. Shoot me like Pulp Fiction style.
Right in the sternum.
Okay, you're gonna go and administer?
Do I have to lay down, or Savannah, what do I do? Did
I
you
don't
read
know.
the rules?
You can either choose to fail or you may pull.
This is crazy.
Okay, this tower is literally leaning, so we have some problems.
Like Pisa.
No, that's a good one.
Wow.
Oh my God, that's E.
Wow.
It's like you opened a soda after shaking it. Like you have like frothy, bloody hemorrhage out of every single pore of your body. And the worms are riding the wave out. You are expelling everything within you. There's still probably some pretty permanent brain damage from the worms burrowing into your brain. But it's just like you're always stoned, or like you just always got a little bit of a buzz going. You're just kind of like, you feel more chill and detached.
Oh, that's probably better.
It's probably better. And like, but every one of these worms falls out into like the well where the rocket's about to blast off.
Brody, don't look! Don't look!
And then you can't see out of your right eye because they did their damage there too, but you can see out of your left eye. You just have no depth perception. And you are up and feel like the worms have stopped crawling under your skin. As that happens, Sweetheart, what are you doing? An intercom kicks on. I can see you. What are you doing? What happened upstairs? A lot of people are dead upstairs. Uncle Garrett is dead, sweetheart.
Daddy, you're a liar.
What? What? I'm not a liar.
You said you did fruit, and you don't.
I do fruit. I do fruit. I do fruit.
Well, you also do a lot of other shit. And me and my friends who care about me the most, who just saved my literal life, we're getting on the shuttle. And I'm sorry.
And I push her out of the way like a little too hard. And I'm like, sir, I love your daughter.
I fall, I fall so hard on the ground, I'm like, ow.
I thought you got rid of Brody. You told me you got rid of Brody.
I'm like a worm myself. You can't get rid of me so easily without an antidote.
What?
Brody, stop talking. Brody loves me. And then I take my Tiffany's necklace and I rip it off.
Don't you dare! Don't you throw that necklace away! Don't do it!
It's like Titanic.
Get him! And all of a sudden, elevator doors open up from hidden pockets and just like yellow-clad soldiers like take pistols out. Don't leave with that! Don't leave with the shuttle!
Oh, you guys, we have to go.
Yeah, all of these bullets start spraying everywhere. Don't hit my daughter! Don't hit my daughter! Hit the other two! And then you just all start running back, to the elevator, to the shuttle.
We get close to you and we start sprinting toward the shuttle.
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
Guys, come close to me. They won't hit me because Daddy loves me.
As you guys get in on both of you, a couple shots ring out, but they stop as you get really close to Gracie. You get onto the shuttle immediately. Lockdown commencing. Lockdown commencing. The silo has been open the entire time, and slowly it's beginning to close back up.
Oh, shit.
I'm like, guys, we need to figure out how to start this thing. Where does this thing go?
There's a ladder that leads all the way to the top cockpit if you want to go investigate.
Where's my key?
Got it right here, bitch.
Let's use my key, right?
All the way up. Who's going to start the rocket?
I'll go. I'll drive.
Okay.
Really?
I think
Really?
Armageddon is like my favorite movie ever, dude. Ben Affleck is a natural star.
You guys rip up the ladder. You hand in the key. It's up to you. You have the key.
Gracie, it's your call. You want to give this key to your mans?
No, I want to give it to my best friend, Savannah.
Okay.
Babe, chill. You're still on the shit list, kind of.
Leave it to me to save your asses one more time.
That's right. Get up there. Okay, good luck. We all look up and they're like, good luck.
Savannah, you rip up to the top area. There is, when you get up to the cockpit, you open the door, there is fully a guy in the cockpit. Who are you?
Hey, I'm a new hire.
Oh, are you my co-pilot?
Yeah, they're having some malfunctions.
They're on lockdown right now. I think we're not going.
Yeah, that's an error. They're saying we need to get this fixed and ready to go now.
Oh, okay. I'll tell you what. Let me go check the systems in the back, and you can do the diagnostics up here.
They're warning us not to do that, actually.
Oh, okay. They're not warning us not. I'm not getting anything.
There was the blue worms that float. They are out there. So for your safety, bud,
The blue worms got out?
the blue worms were honestly really close to me, but I'm good. I'm safe. We gotta go. It's time to go.
You feel one little underneath your skin. No. Why'd you get so quiet all of a sudden? I'm gonna go. I can go check something else. Or I can do the diagnostics up here. What do you want to do here?
Yeah, take care of the diagnostics up here and
Okay.
get it ready to go because that's what they want.
Get it prepped.
Because yeah, Mr. Gorbo's pretty mad right now. He found his daughter. There's just a lot going on. He's really upset. So you really don't want to piss him off.
I don't have the ignition key.
They said this is gonna work.
That's gonna work?
Yeah.
Okay, got it. I'll get it ready.
Okay. I'll be right back.
Okay, mission control, we are go for launch. Don't launch! Don't launch! Don't launch! Wait, some lady just told me you are gone and you are, you have the 2 vials if you want to try to take one.
Yeah, I'll probably take one of those vials. B for bestie.
2002 reference.
Oh my
Please
god.
Make a pull.
Am I try-harding this right now?
No, not at all. This is fucking awesome. Oh my god.
Just easy.
You inject Oh, well, I'm not gonna speak too soon.
Yeah.
You inject right where you see the worm crawl, you stab it with the antidote, and you feel it rip through your body. You got it on the early side. Like it's
It lets out a
dead.
Tom and Jerry.
Okay, that guy sees you like inject that into yourself and says you were infected. Okay, I got it from Gorpo himself. We're not going. This shuttle's locked down.
I want to climb up after them and be like,
Same.
We got Gorbo's daughter right here.
I'm told not to let you leave.
Sir, a gun! Sir!
Yes, a gun. This is a gun.
I am the daughter of Mr. Gorbo. Put that gun down now.
I can't. I'm sorry. I take your orders from your father.
She grabs her 2 hairpins, takes them out, and goes, "Oh my God!"
They fly towards this guy's
They both say,
eyes.
"Sexy bitch."
Go ahead, make a pull.
We're gonna die. We're all gonna
He
die.
just like bow. Just shoots you.
I think at the very bottom, maybe.
Oh my God.
No way.
Wow. He goes to the trigger, about to shoot you after he sees you like react quickly, and just like drops all the way down the ladder to the bottom. Crunch. There is nobody driving this thing.
Oh shit! Who
The
knows how to
doors-
drive?
The doors
Yeah,
are
thanks,
closing above
Gracie.
you.
He had a gun.
I'll drive. Like I said, Armageddon, Michael Bay's Armageddon, classic. The modern classic, that is.
Jesus.
The golden key. Who's got the key? This guy.
Gave it to him.
He had it. He just like left it in the ignition,
it's in
unturned. There are seats for you guys to buckle yourselves in if you want.
It's crazy this has got a car.
For a spaceship.
stick shift
I'm like,
too.
wait, this
Fully
is.
works.
I'm like, wait, guys, this is stick.
It's that and a big red button. You look, it's just like your stick shift. It's like exactly the same.
And I'm like, wait, German engineering. I recognize these pedals.
Okay, Brody, you drive. Let's
Picture
buckle up.
of Fritz is on the door, like,
Yeah.
I built this. You hit the ignition,
Throw it into first.
throw it into first.
God.
3, 2, 1. No!
Put on your seatbelts, besties.
I need a pull from you for driving this thing. I'm gonna tell you straight up, as we hit the end of this game, because of where we're at right now, if you knock the tower over here, everyone
All
dies.
die. No pressure, boo.
There is no choosing to fail this roll. You must pull from the tower. And there may be more to come.
I'm gonna. This one's been calling to me the whole time.
It's not budging.
That's pushing the whole tower that way.
It's literally not gonna budge.
Dude, this is
Blue one.
The rocket
Which one?
rises
The blue one on the very bottom.
no way. You think that would?
higher and higher,
That.
God, oh my God.
threading the needle
Oh God.
between the closing doors.
And Savannah and Gracie have like a heart-to-heart.
Yeah.
I always got your back, Gracie. You know that.
Hey, I'm sorry for being such a bitch. I was just so stressed about hazing all those girls.
Yeah, I know. And also, you were probably gonna die from infection.
You're
That's
so
okay.
right.
Oh my God.
Thank you for saving my life, Savannah.
Always.
You throw it into first. The rocket rises higher and higher. As it does, you begin to shuttle up through the air. You guys feel like, as you're in the middle of this, like, you get slammed back down into the ground. The rocket begins to rise and rise and rise. You hear like a wee 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 wee, an alert, an alarm that is Gorbo, and his face appears on the screen, 90s style. And he just says, "Who's driving this ship?"
I'm like, sir,
Hey, Dad.
your new son-in-law. And then I pull out the Nickelback CD and I pop that shit in. And they say,
If you don't, he like starts to yell like, if you don't pull out the evacuation hatch and jump in the escape pod, I'm going to shoot that. Nickelback just starts overloads this guy. He cancels the thing. He goes, find my daughter. She wouldn't have gotten on that ship without me. Launch all the missiles. little ballista start to like protrude out of the banana, and a rocket that is like a torpedo rocket levels at the shuttle as it begins to launch. Gorbo has the intent to blow this thing up. Yeah. I would like, just for the sake of like, you are already twice dead, twice over. So I won't require a pull from Shane.
It'd be funny though.
But for the sake of the end of this movie that we're all watching, as we pan to each one of your faces, I would like each of you to make one more pull.
Oh my god.
You can choose not to pull.
But what does that mean?
You'll find out.
Well, let me just say, as Savannah, if we die, at least we stuck it to the man.
My father.
Yeah, your dad, your
Yeah.
own real dad.
Guys, I'm really proud of me. And you guys for sure, of course. But I'm really proud of me because I've never stood against my father. He has always told me what to do. And I love you guys. Brody, your turn.
I just want to say, guys, this was the best summer of my life. And even though we lost our bestie,
Oh yeah, we should
the
probably
2
get
months I
going.
spent with you and you in heaven, I gotta, even though you're still alive somewhere, crawling with worms.
Worming it up.
Yeah, worming it up. This was all worth it.
All right.
You do not have to pull, but tell me what you're doing. This is the last of the game.
Yeah, I know what I have to do.
You do?
Oh! Is that a heroic sacrifice?
I sacrificed myself.
You know
He
that
jumps out at a missile.
these missiles.
Oh no, there's the escape pod.
These missiles are about to hit the ship. You just like walk off to the side panel, hit the escape pod, close the door.
This is just like Armageddon.
You see each other from beyond the glass.
I'm Liv Tyler.
Yep. I'm Bruce Willie. No, yeah.
Is there anything you say before you sacrifice
Yeah,
yourself?
I say, I don't want to close my eyes. I don't want to fall asleep, because I'll miss you, baby. And I don't want to miss a thing.
As the escape pod hurtles back towards the Earth, the torpedo launches directly on the path with the escape pod. From far away, the shuttle rises into the air. A smaller explosion, creating like a firework effect of debris and smoke. It rises and rises closer to the moon. A destroyed, bloodworm-infested Bernardo stares up, along with every other zombie on the street.
Oh no.
As Gracie and Savannah, holding hands,
We hold hands and in one hand we do our dabba 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 yabba.
Dabba-dabba-doo.
Dabba-doo.
Savannah and Gracie are off to the moon. And whatever awaits them there. Hopefully, something a lot like Venice. And that's gonna do it for this game of Dread. R.I.P. Bernardo, R.I.P. Brody, R.I.P. Reuben.
Yeah.
And that's our game, guys. Thank you so much.
Besties
That was
forever.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
Sick.
Thank you for checking out this game of Dread. I've been George Primavera. We have all of these amazing folks around the table. Thank you, Shane, Courtney, Amanda, and Spencer.
And thank you, George. Where can people find you?
People can find me if you want to check out. We just released an awesome new show with Critical Role called The Reslayer's Take. It's an audio Dungeons and Dragons podcast for all ages, including us old folk. So it's to appeal to everyone. Give that a look, and you can also find more Dungeons and Dragons stuff with me on Hero Club, which is a similar thing. Dungeons and Dragons produced podcasts that are in an anthology series. Give that a look.
That's
Thank you
amazing.
so much. Yeah.
Yay, thank you.
And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.